Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Here's our live watch along for Real Madrid against PSG in the round of 16 Champions League tie at the second leg. The first leg was won by Kylian Mbappe, won the goal in the in stoppage time, which me and JP watched a couple of weeks ago. So I'm with JP, as I say, he's got his own West Ham channel, JPWHU TV. A link is in the description below, and as JP's pointed out, if you want to go and subscribe, I highly recommend it. And if you're new to Garage Football, then subscribe to us as well for more watch-alongs, vlogs, and other football content. So feel free to join us in the live chat as well for any thoughts on the game, your match predictions, and comments during the game, etc. That'd be great to read those throughout the match. So JP, thanks for joining me. As I said, the first leg was won by a brilliant strike by Mbappe, and we'll chat on about the lineup shortly, but he's starting again tonight. So you look forward to the second leg tonight?
I am, mate, and it's nice to be on a YouTube channel that has consistency. Other than mine, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is as you quite rightly say. We said a couple of weeks. We watched the game, literally 2 weeks ago now, isn't it? 2 weeks today, in fact. And I still maintain what I said to you in WhatsApp, mate, when we were talking about it the other night. Yeah. Don't ever go at me if there's no other goals again, because all the other ones you were kind of hinted at wanted to watch. I said that's going to be goals, but this one's going to be better. It was the fucking smashing it, and Mbappe scores with about 30 seconds to go of extra time in the first leg. So I'm putting it out there now. It's not my fault. But no, I'm genuinely looking forward to this. We're obviously talking about a couple of things of the game beforehand. And it'd be nice to see what happens, and because I can't see Ancelotti wanting to throw this in any shape or form, and he's put out. Well, both teams are absolutely as strong as you could possibly think of. So let's crack on with it. Let's talk about the team sheets.
Yeah, exactly. So you rightly said, man, both teams gone as strong as possible. Obviously, there's been injuries and suspensions as well. So let's go through the lineup. So let's start with Real Madrid, the home side. Obviously, it's at their home stadium, the Bernabéu tonight. So Courtois in goal. A back four of Carvajal, Militao, Alaba, and a change at left back is Nacho in for Mendy, who's suspended. Midfield three of Modric, Toni Kroos, who was rumoured to be out injured, but he's starting tonight, Kroos, and Valverde will be joining Modric and Kroos after Casemiro, he's suspended as well. And the front three of Asensio, Karim Benzema, the skipper, and Vinicius completes the front three. So PSG, Donnarumma in goal, Hakimi, Marquinhos, the captain, Kimpembe, and Nuno Mendes, the back four. Paredes, Verratti, and Danilo. Mbappe, Lionel Messi, and then we're just saying just before we went on there, what a change for PSG to make Neymar's in instead of Di Maria, and that's not a bad fucking switch, is it?
I can think of worse, mate, that they could have put out.
I can think of worse, yeah, exactly. So very strong lineups. Strong, I think as strong as both teams could get with injury suspensions, and as you could probably guess, load of options for both sides on the bench. For Real Madrid, you got Eden Hazard, Marcelo, Jovic, Gareth Bale, Ceballos, Isco, amongst others. PSG equally strong. Icardi, Di Maria, Wijnaldum, Diallo, Draxler, Idrissa Gueye, amongst others as well. So a couple of changes for both sides there, JP. I mean, what would you make of those changes?
To be honest with you, mate, as I say, very, very subtle, but Pochettino's making sure they're not losing this. As is Ancelotti, putting out about as strong a side as you can, both sides you could possibly get. There's interesting things about Vinicius Junior. There's something the BBC was saying the other day about him outclassing Neymar now in terms of his goal return and whatnot. So that will be an interesting battle. Obviously the two players together won't battle, but that in terms of who's going to get what tonight is on top of like the other players like Nacho, as you were saying, Carvajal, Modric, they're Kroos, they're capable of scoring a goal every now and again. Likewise with Real Madrid's bench, you just touched on it just now. Djokovic, Hazard, Bale, silly bollocks, Rodrigo. He could. I'm surprised none of the Arsenal players called him silly bollocks. I called that right when he went online with him. It's Ceballos. I can see it calling him silly bollocks, but never happened. And then, as I say, the front three is bound to be scoring, definitely 100%. Verratti, Danilo, and then again off the bench, Navas, Di Maria, Wijnaldum, Draxler. I think this is gonna be a lot tastier than the previous round, mate. But I hope that's not a commentator's curse. I mean,
yeah, I was going to say, mate. But no, I agree. I think PSG. Obviously we watched it. I think they've no doubt deserved to win the first leg, but it should have been by more.
100%. That could have easily been 3-1, 3-2 either side. So
yeah, so I think as I say, they deserve to win, but just the one goal and obviously that incredible dribbling skills and finish by Kylian Mbappe, who ironically will probably join Real Madrid at the end of the season. He'd probably knock him out, and then go and join.
Well, there's no. We were talking about just to bring this up. What we were talking about just before we went live. There's no better interview than beating the side you want to play. You're potentially going to be signing 4 and a 3.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
saying this is how good I am because I can beat the crap out of you.
No, definitely, mate. But yeah, I think they, as I say, PSG deserve to win, but I expect more from Real Madrid. I think I was quite disappointed actually from I think they defended at times pretty well. Alaba in particular. We mentioned Mendy, who's unfortunately suspended. Into Neto is playing, but I think they need a little bit in front of their home fans at the Bernabéu. So, generally a tough place to go, and you like to think they'll certainly be more of an attacking threat. I think that's key that Kroos is actually available. As I mentioned, like he was going to be out injured tonight and not unavailable. So, but for him to start, it's crucial. Obviously, he's very technically proficient and keeps the ball brilliantly, along with Modric. So, and they need to get the likes of Benzema, not his fault, but he barely had a kick a couple of weeks ago.
Great.
No, I don't think he did it. I'm not sure he even had a shot. And if he did, it wasn't on target. So
I think the closest he got was trying to set one up. I think if memory serves right.
Yeah.
So, also don't. Sorry to interrupt, mate, but let's forget that there's no Europa League cushion for these guys now. It's make or break, isn't it?
Yes, all on the line, mate. Yeah, 100%. And that's why I'm expecting a real barnstorm. I think for a neutral point of view, which is both of us tonight, and a lot of people watching, I think it'd be great for the whole tie if Real Madrid score early. If they score early, it could be an absolute thriller. In boxing terms, thriller for Manila. You know what I mean? Like a proper
And I wouldn't be at all surprised if Ancelotti said exactly that. That. Go out, try and equalise it, and just go out and have because like it's last ditch for everybody in terms of this. So this is, I think if we'd have done the Man City game, in hindsight, granted, but if we'd have done the Man City game, we'd have nothing to talk about for the second leg because they're 5-0 up. So whereas this makes it a little bit more tastier. Like for example, the last 32. What was it? What was the game that went to the penalties at the end of it? Was it Alaves or Atalanta, or whoever it was? I remember saying it at the time that knowing our bloody luck, we'll get these guys in because it's gone all the way to extra time.
I know what you mean,
yeah, but you see, you need games like that. You need games where everybody's trying not to lose it, but struggling to win it at the same time. And whereas, this is exactly it. There's loads of opportunities where either team could get opportunities, and hopefully we'll see more. I mean, the technical ability of both sides a fortnight ago was brilliant. Really was good. You could see the rep. Let's say from somebody that's never seen Real Madrid and PSG play properly. I've seen highlights and all the rest of it, but never seen it live. It was just that was won over by their technical abilities. And their reputation totally preceded itself, and for quite rightly so. So that's why I'm really looking forward to this now, to see if they can. Both teams are, like you're saying, take it up to the next level. Try and win this tie. Either side could happen. So it's gonna be interesting. But I do feel a little bit sorry for Ancelotti from one point of view, how he's been treated over the last few years. He's a bloody good manager, and reading earlier today that Everton are on the verge of having sanctions because of they've been overspending against FFP, and Ancelotti's partly responsible for it, but his reputation aside of what he did at Everton's phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. So from reputation, I would say Ancelotti would deserve it more than Pochettino, but footballing ability wise and technical ability, it's anybody's game, anyone's guess.
Yeah, no, 100%, and and that's why it's so tough to call tonight. There's obviously brilliant players for both teams on show, and I expect more from Real Madrid.
Yep.
Certainly from an attacking sense, I think it'd be more the same from PSG. I mean, they were carving open Real Madrid at a canter, really. But that's why you got brilliant world class players in your front three. I mean, did you see the marks that one of the French papers gave Messi after the game? I thought it was so harsh. I know he missed the penalty, but I mean, some of the marks he was getting out like 3/4 out of 10. Like, are we watching the same game or something?
Yeah, exactly, mate. I mean, I think that was probably done more out of anger more than anything else. I mean, technically, it's not a missed penalty because it was on target. It's obviously a great save from Courtois, but it wasn't the best of attempts from him either, for that matter. I mean, that's one of the terms that for me, a missed penalty for me is bloody what's his name? Euro 96. The Newcastle player. What's his name? Chris Waddle. Where it goes vertical.
World Cup 90, you mean?
World Cup 98, sorry, yeah. Where the ball goes vertically up, like Lanzini did. That's a miss to me. Yeah. That's just it was quite funny actually. I don't know if you saw it. Jeremy Clarkson took the piss out of the League Cup final penalties.
Oh, I saw it. Yeah.
Where he's in Norway and so I've got the ball now.
Yeah.
It's landed. That was brilliant. But mate, how spot on was I with that? Because I said I think Liverpool would just pip it, and you can't pip it much closer than penalties, can you?
Yeah, and especially when the goalkeepers are fucking taking that's
exactly,
really
yeah.
The goalkeepers are taking it.
And I kind of feel bad to a degree about that because we were joking about on the way to the game, on the way back from the pub. I think we were talking about it. It was or me or Dennis, one of the two, talking about Adrian dropping his gloves, and it's just as bad that, wasn't it? From that point of view, rocking up right. If anyone's going to know how to score a penalty against a goalkeeper, it's another goalkeeper, and but that's what happens in pressurized finals, though, isn't it? That's the thing.
Yeah, 100%. And obviously, being a second leg, it could end up going to penalties tonight, especially if there's only a one goal. Especially there's only a 1 goal margin, isn't it? Anything's possible.
It's true.
And no away goal rule to.
No, exactly. That's why we were talking about it a couple of weeks back. It just makes it such a much more tastier game because of the scrapping that rule.
Yeah, and I think that will lead to a more open. Well, you'd like to think you're open to a more open second leg, not only in this tie but in most of the other ties. You'd say you'd hope so. You'd think that's why UEFA got rid of that rule. If everything stayed the same, what was the fucking point?
Well, yeah, because like for example, the Man City game, City would just coast around, being 5-0 up, whereas there is a good chance that their respective opposition is going to score a couple of games, and so it's going to cause. I know that Man City just won't sit back on their oars. They always go out for a fight. Anyway, you look at how we got with them in the bloody League Cup with Allardyce, 6-0 away at the Etihad and 3-0 at home in the second leg.
Yeah, I'm just praying that nothing like that happens tomorrow. I don't see it, but I mean, can you imagine?
Well, mate, I can. That's the stupid thing because as I said in the preview, they've got a very, very strong squad on that side, and they've got a lot of former Premier League players in there as well, for that matter. So,
yeah, definitely,
anything's possible. We're the new boys. We've as far as Sevilla are concerned, like to Declan Rice and Antonio got water behind their ears. Do you know what I mean? It's just we're the new boys, and so anything's possible. But again, like with this, over 2 legs, you never know what's going to happen. We could rock up tomorrow and actually smash them. Personally, as long as we come back with all to play for in the second leg next week.
That's what
That'll be if we're like 1-0 down or it's a draw.
Even
by this time tomorrow.
if West Ham are 2-0 that if say we lost 2-0, we're not out of it.
No, exactly.
We're not out of it. If it's like the Allardyce 6-0, then yeah, we're out of it. But hopefully it doesn't get to that.
Well, I mean, my worry with it, I've said this for a long, long time, and it's been proven last couple of seasons because of the ineptitude of bringing a striker in. Is for a long, I'd say probably the last 6-7 seasons, we've only really been set up properly to win a game by a goal. So with the exception of us smashing Chelsea at home and a few other bits, we've just narrowly won at home. So it's just it's just I don't know. We'll obviously talk about it after the game finishes, but I'm looking forward to tomorrow obviously more than this because it's on our own turf sort of thing from that side of things. But yeah, it's I'm always nervous. I'm always excited, but always nervous at the same time when it comes to West Ham. I've been like that ever since I became a season ticket holder. I mean, like for example, when me and Ange were together, I'd wake up on the like if we had a Sunday morning kickoff, for example, I'd wake up and she'd look at me and she's like, "You all right?" I said, "I'm fine." What? Why? What's up? You look really panicked. I said, "Done it. It's match day. What do you expect?"
Match day.
I mean, even like for example, what was it? The playoff semi-final. I took a couple of mates down to watch the game with me. I was nervous as hell on the train. We were 3-0 up over Reading in the first leg, weren't we? If I remember right, was it Reading?
What one? Sorry, mate.
The 2012 playoff semi-final.
It was
first leg. Was it Reading?
No, Cardiff. We played in the semis.
Hey,
in the semis we played Cardiff.
Cardiff, sorry, yeah, and because we were 3-0 up from the first leg, if I remember right. 2-0 up or 3-0 up, one of the two.
Like that, yeah, I think Collison scored 1 or 2.
That's right, yeah. And I was still nervous as hell because it's West Ham. Anything's possible.
Yeah, exactly.
We could have lost that second leg, and
100%. Hey Russ, how you doing, mate?
Right.
We'll hopefully see you in the second half, mate. But yeah, okay. Well, how long we got? About 12 minutes to kick off. So what's your let's go to the chat again. Thanks, Mandy. Porto lost that home and so did Real Bears. Oh, cool.
Good point. Yeah, very good point. Thank you,
so,
Mandy.
Have you got the I'll get up as well, but have you got the results or the live scores for tonight? That'd be good to read out.
Yep. I'll still be keeping an eye out for those, mate, as usual.
Cheers,
let's have a look. Yeah, because all of one other game to talk about, but I'll put it up to the proper football, results.
Is there championship in League One and all that?
Yeah. There's the EFL Trophy semi-final as well, for that matter.
It's March. I keep feeling it's like January.
I know. Tell me about it. I know.
We're getting to.
So the only other as Mandy rightly pointed out, Lyon beat Porto 1-0. Frankfurt beat Real Betis 2-1 earlier today. So echo in the room, and but yeah. If you want, I can tell you about the Heineken League games. If you're really interested in Davern Down and Fraser.
Hopefully this game will keep us entertained enough.
I'll keep it on the buck.
If it's a 4 draw and it's crap, then maybe
I can't wait. I can't wait for goals in this game. Leith and Bocky Thistle. Quality name for a football side. Keith. So it looks like they're only playing one man because the team's called Keith. So it's Keith versus. I'm not joking either. It's just brilliant. So this is the Heineken League. So
it's Keith from The Office. It's just him eating a small egg trying to take the ball
out. We've got plenty of time to talk about it, mate. So was it?
Yeah, well, yeah.
So it's Devon Vale versus Fraserburgh. Forres Mechanics versus Borough Rangers. Fort
mate.
William versus Nain County. That sounds like something out of Braveheart. That does.
Mate, let's not do the watch along for Real Madrid PSG. Let's do the watch along for that. Let's just fuck this game.
I'll tell you what. Let's scrub that. Let's make it Soccer Wednesday. Yeah. We'll
Yeah.
the goal goes in.
It's special, yeah. But just like is there like Welsh Premier League and stuff like that as well? Like the real like.
No, there's Rother's breaching as well for that matter. But the only other games that which would have been funny because if anybody's interested in the Australian A League, it's Central Coast Mariners 1, Melbourne Victory 1, Melbourne City 3, Macarthur FC 1, Wellington Phoenix 3, Newcastle Jets 2. If you're bothered.
Nice. Okay. All right. Well, it's just an advert break on BT at the moment. So,
Yeah.
what's your score predictions tonight, and who's going to go for?
Well, I think Keith versus Bucky Thiss is going to be 3-2 to Keith. Sorry, mate. I couldn't resist that one.
No. Mate, I say, right, there's the open goal. You fucking scored it. You know what I mean?
1 man versus 11. But no, it's. I mean, for tonight, instincts are saying that I think PSG are going to snuff it again. Just not snuff it again. Sorry, the wrong word. Just scrape it through like they did last time. I really think that it will be. But having said that, as we were talking about earlier, it could be either way. Especially if like you're saying, if Real Madrid score first, anything's possible. What are you thinking?
Yeah, well, I'm banking on Real Madrid to score first.
You put a bet on, have you?
No, I haven't. Well, that's what I think will happen. I'm not money confident enough. But anyway, even if it's like a quid or two. So I think Madrid will score first, and then it will. Well, hopefully, it will lead to an absolute goal fest. So I think it might be 2-2 tonight, and therefore PSG go through a 3-2 on aggregate.
Oh, geez, mate, you said that last time as well. You went
I know, but it's going to happen eventually.
Talk about sitting on the bloody fence, honestly.
Yeah.
It's going to be a draw next time, and last time it's going to be a draw today. So, but no, it's like I say, mate. We just can't call it in any shape or form. We really can't.
Very tough.
And as I say, and I'm glad we did watch this after all, because as we were saying earlier, because I don't know how long these guys have been watching, but if we'd have watched Man City, we'd have nothing to talk about for this game.
Exactly. It would be like a classic. Like I think when we did the England ones, like what films do we like and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It'd be literally like.
What was it like? What the 9-0 game you're talking about? Yeah.
No, I think when we like San Marino or whoever we played. I think we did Poland, but that was quite exciting for a bit when we fucking gave the ball away. All right, so cheers, Mandy. So I'll run through the lineups again quickly. So there's a couple of changes for both sides. So Real Madrid 4-3-3. So it's Courtois, Carvajal, Militao, Alaba, Nacho. Who's in for Mendy tonight, who's suspended. Midfield three of Modric, Kroos, and Valverde, who's in for the suspended Casemiro. And then the front three of Asensio, Karim Benzema, the captain, and Vinicius up front. And for PSG, Donnarumma in goal, Hakimi, Marquinhos, the captain, Kimpembe, and Nuno Mendes. Midfield three of Paredes, Verratti, and Danilo. And then the incredible front three of Neymar, Lionel Messi, and Kylian Mbappe, the match winner from the first leg. So there's it's incredible rolling those names off the fucking tongue, mate. It's sensational, the players that we're going to be watching tonight again for the second time in a couple of weeks.
It is. It's just to a degree, especially when it comes to PSG's front three. It's what football dreams are made of, and it really is. You can't get much better than that. You really can't.
I mean, yeah, exactly. What a change to make. I mean, it was a couple of weeks ago in the home leg. First leg, sorry, it was Messi, Mbappe, and Di Maria, which is still fucking tasty. And Neymar comes on in the second half. He played really well. And
he did.
Neymar's in for Di Maria tonight. I mean, what a change to make. Like Pochettino's like, well, I've got a tough one. So who do I play instead of Neymar and Di Maria? It's not fucking.
As our mate Dennis loves to say, it's good old shithousery, that, isn't it? But you're absolutely right. There was absolutely no. But that's what I'm saying about both teams wanting to go for it, because that you only make that substitution if you want to get an early result. You really do.
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, I think. As I think, PSG obviously they should. I keep saying it, but it's so obvious they should have scored more last
Yeah.
in the first leg, and I think they will score tonight. And Real Madrid, surely they'll play better, and they play well at times. Especially in a defensive fashion. Alaba I thought was outstanding, and Mendes, who left back, who's unfortunately suspended tonight. But I think in an attacking sense, they've got to offer a lot more. Get Benzema, get Vinicius, get the balls in the box, give them the chances because their goal scorer, Benzema's been outstanding last few seasons. Well, ever since he's been at Real Madrid, he's been outstanding. And Vinicius, obviously, last season or two has really stepped up. So you give them the chances, and they'll, I think they'll put them at least one or two away, and obviously from there you don't know, do you?
No, exactly right, mate. Exactly right. And all it takes, as it was with that 1-0 Liverpool game, the other way. All you do is you give somebody like Brozier two or three yards, and boom, that's a goal. And it's the same thing with those three. And to be fair, and also to be fair, you do the same with Benzema and Vinicius, and you give them an inch of a space, and they're making it look like you've put a house in front of them.
No, exactly. Yeah, I mean, one thing actually. Well, we got the players in the tunnel going to come out shortly. I mean, I just want
remember to pause it, so we're in sync. Remember?
Oh yeah, of course, yeah, no problem. So just to touch on the recent results, mate. So Real Madrid, since their defeat, they've won 3 games in a row in the league. They beat Deportivo Alaves 3-0, Rayo Vallecano 1-0 away, and then the most recent game at the weekend they beat Sociedad at the Bernabéu 4-1. So they're grateful. But PSG, a bit mixed in comparison. So after the first leg, they lost to Nantes 3-1. They beat St Etienne 3-1 at home, and then they at the weekend lost to Nice. But both teams top of the table. Both teams you'd like to think will win their respective leagues pretty comfortably, you'd say.
No, exactly. And you just reminded me actually, because Sevilla drew 0-0 at the week the other night with a team that's on the verge of relegation. So you never know what's going to be possible tomorrow night.
Oh yeah, Deportivo Alaves, 0-0.
Yeah.
That was that's I think it's the same side. Do you remember when Liverpool won the that treble they won in? I think it was 2001.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure they played Alaves. I don't know if it's the same Alaves, but they did play a side called Alaves in the UEFA Cup final. I think that was 5-4. I think it was. And here's a throwback for you. They won it via a golden goal. That's how long ago it was, mate. Golden goal. Do you remember that was? Mate, do you remember when FIFA messed up with silver goal first?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, at one point, yeah.
That golden goal, get rid of that silver goal, which is the biggest waste of time ever. And now
exactly
played a whole fucking 30 minutes. Right, well, the players are lined up. About what stadium that is? Somewhere I'd definitely like to go. Well, so to watch a game, even just going on a tour, mate, with fucking unreal.
Oh, mate, yeah.
Camp as well. There's the two managers, Ancelotti and Pochettino, embracing. A lot of respect there. So
what they're getting it on live on telly? I know they're close and everything, but come on, man, we don't need any X-rated stuff.
Yeah.
Just
I should put it on the bar at the bottom, 18+. I shouldn't really need to.
Well, your channel unfortunately isn't monetized at the moment, mate. So go for it. We can talk whatever we want, can't we? Really?
Yeah, I should put a banner up. The views of JP do not represent the whole of the carriage.
Mate, I'm gonna have to put that disclaimer up as well for that matter on my own bloody channel. So seriously, I've done it on my like everyone does. I've done it on the Twitter account. So what is on this account is my thoughts. It's not related to anybody else other than me. I'm about 25-30 seconds behind you, mate, because they've literally just hugged now, so we're not that far behind.
Okay, yeah. So I'll play
which is good because I'm using the BT Sport app rather than the streaming service, so it should cut it down by at least half.
Yeah, no, that's good. So that's something to keep an eye out for. It'll be hard when it's on mute, but a few players on both sides they'll be on yellow cards, or they are on yellow cards, so they'll miss the first leg of the be the quarters.
Militato, wherever you pronounce his name. He's
I couldn't see it.
He's on a booking for Real Madrid.
Okay, we'll keep an eye out for that. But I mean,
Yeah, because by the time you've mentioned something on the screen, I can talk about it a bit later. Because by the time I get to see it as well.
Yeah. Oh no. To be fair, actually, it will come up on the pop-ups.
Yeah, they do it on the ticker as well when they announce
this
the
is next match. Yeah.
Whoa. Okay, so Mbappe, Verratti, Paredes, and Danilo all on yellows for this game for PSG. So that's
quite a lot. That is a lot.
That now to a degree, that kind of gets me thinking. I think you're spot on, mate. I think Real Madrid are going to score first because of that. Because towards later on in the game, they're not really good. Well, I was going to say they're not really going to be all that bothered about the bookings. But having said that, they'll probably be less cautious in the first half than they could be in the second. So we'll have to wait and see. But I've got a funny feeling, having 4 players in PSG on yellows.
That is a lot.
Crazy.
Right, we are underway. So 18, 19.
What was it?
20. Right, so I've paused it on 20 seconds.
All right, mate.
So I'll be back in a minute.
Quick.
That's all right. I'm just stepping here. Literally.
You're doing that Charles thing. Oh, I'm just going to the toilet. Mate, we're not in a relationship. You can piss off whenever you want. That cracked me up. That was so funny. That was.
Oh, that was brilliant, wasn't it?
My voice is practically back to normal now, fortunately. It's taken 2 bloody weeks for that to get cured. After that bloody
I don't know. I've got a feeling Russ has been a bit of a shithouse.
He's been a knob, as usual. Bloody gooners.
If it turns out to be true, Russ, fair play, mate. I just don't see it.
19, 20. There you go.
Nice one. Right.
Oh, Darren Fletcher and Glenn Hoddle's commentators. I can't think of anything worse. Barring that twat last time. But
it's Carvajal.
That's a nice move.
Oh, I thought Russ was going to be right
so
then,
poor.
for a minute.
What was he? Who was it? Who was it? Hang on, where are we? Who was it? Who was it? Yeah, Carvajal. How did he not know that the ball was there? He kicked it and went, "Oh, hang on, what?"
All right, Sharky, how you doing, mate? Good to see you again.
Hello, Sharky. Hello, mate.
Well, it's a high octane start from Real Madrid. They pressed it from the front. They flew bodies forward, but then one of their trying to see who that's down. I don't know if it's
Militao. I think you pronounce that.
Militao, yeah,
yeah. And I think was it Valverde who they jumped into each other?
Verratti was it or Paredes? I couldn't see who it was actually.
It wasn't good. They're both trying to clear the ball, so it's understandable you're going to get collisions like that. But here we go. It's the replay of it. So who is it?
Oh, it's his own teammate. It's Kroos.
Yeah. Kroos. Was it Kroos?
Yeah, it was Kroos. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They're both going for the ball and not talking to each other. So you're going to get collisions like that, sadly. But
yeah, hopefully they're both right to continue. Ball gets under. Oh, I think it was Mbappe. No, I think Mbappe was off. I think anyway.
He's been learning his English. I don't know if you were watching it beforehand. The Rio Ferdinand talking to Pochettino, and Mbappe comes in and he said, "Oh, you speak good English." Said, yeah, I've been learning. So maybe he's going to Newcastle after all. Like he walks in going, "Oh, hey man, how you doing?"
Someone's been watching Goal. The Dream Begins again.
I love that film. It's a brilliant
film. What a film, by the way.
Song. Now, there's not many times I say awesome because it's used out of context a lot over the last 20 years, but it is an awesome soundtrack. It's got very impressive music on it.
Killer, isn't it? Killer track.
Brilliant.
Yeah, no, sweet. No, I love it. I haven't seen the other two. I've not seen the one where he's at Real Madrid, the second one, and I think the World Cup's the third one.
It is, yeah, mate. Got the first is the best. It's like The Hangover. The first one's the best.
They get progressively worse.
Yeah, well, yeah, because 2 and 3 are exactly the same as Goal. It's just under certain slightly different scenarios. That's it.
Yeah.
Ooh, tackles.
It's a very high octane stuff as you'd expect from Real Madrid,
which is what we kind of predicted, wasn't it?
Exactly. It's Tavares. Nuno Tavares, he had a good game for PSG. Tries to play over the top, and that's well intercepted by.
Now, I'm sorry, but I'm not. This is not a reflection on Cruz because what's his name? The bloke used to be in Gavin and Stacey that does a League of Their Own. Jamie. Oh, what's his name? Come on, you know what I'm talking about.
James Corden.
James Corden. Because I don't Cruz for some Cruz for some reason when he was clearing that ball, he puts his arms out like that. It's just that little that Raheem Sterling sort of run. It's just like, mate, that don't look good. Because James Corden when what was it? James Corden, Jamie Redknapp, and Thingy Bob, the cricketer. They had to take penalties a few seasons back. They had to take penalties at a packed Wembley.
Oh yeah,
Corden runs up like that with kicking the ball.
Yeah,
like Penguin, right. Oh, that's a clash.
Oh, challenge.
Yeah. Jamie Redknapp's taking the right piece out of him for doing it. But yeah, it was Mbappe and
Mbappe. What a challenge that was. Ball play. Oh, was that a foul?
100%. He barges into him. All right, he goes down quite easy. But...
out of nowhere. It was Danilo.
Yeah.
It was back in the right back area. Midfielder dropping. Oh my god! What is Paredes doing? They're getting the referee's grill. What are you doing?
Yeah,
it is a foul. It's not clever from Danilo. I don't know what he's doing because Vinicius hasn't even got it under control.
There we go. This is
just seeing the replay.
Yeah.
Well, actually, Carvajal.
I thought
he got the ball. He got away with that one. He got nowhere near it. Let's go to the chat. Yeah, Shark. Yeah, both of us, mate, as well.
Shark, are you going to join us tomorrow for the watch along? As in on my channel, like, you going to come and join us? Take a while for him to
join our one because we're doing one as well. Join both. Have both open at the same time. All right, free kick. Kroos got to take it. Comes in, poor delivery, unlike him, headed away. Comes back to Kroos on the left-hand side.
It's good movement from Modric there. Really good movement.
Yeah, made the angle for him.
Safety football.
That's good. Good turn by over that's from. Ball plays in. Danilo wins it, and then Verratti comes in.
Whoa! Beautiful pass.
Comes in by. If it was Asensio with the shot, it was well blocked.
Yeah.
He was one who was. It was another one who was quiet. Well, the front, all of Real Madrid's front three were quiet. Not a couple in the first leg, but Asensio in particular, I'm sure he got subbed. Kind of PSG players, they didn't need to chill the fuck out, especially when like four of them were on yellow cards.
Exactly.
Or the referee to give a cheap yellow straight away.
Well, we see the same shit in the Premier League, mate. So we're going to see the same here.
Oh yeah, exactly. He's Vinicius on the left,
and I do like that from.
Oh, he's done well there. Takes on his man. Oh, he's done really well. Can he force an effort?
Oh, that's movement. Go on, son. Go on.
Well done.
That's what I call giving the ball away.
Messi, here's Neymar. Oh, Mbappe's through. Here's Mbappe.
He slowed down. He should have kept going.
Oh, Mbappe's still got it. Good ball. Yeah. Oh, it's a good save by Courtois on the end. On another day, nice and I'll tell you what, that was top defended by Militao.
Yeah, very good. Very, very good.
Didn't dive in and he forced Mbappe wide. He did well to force the shot, but in the end, it was a comfortable save for someone of Courtois' quality. Oh, mate, this is the we hope.
Mate, you sounded about 40 years old, 40 plus years old or something. Yeah, and he's old quality. Like what's the old cup final commentator before Motti started doing it.
Well, Brian Moore.
Yeah, exactly the same way. Exactly the same.
I don't even mean I can't even do impressions, but at least I know I can do one. So unless Paredes is that Paredes that been booked?
Yeah.
Is he one of them that was? Well, I don't think it's come up, but he must be one of them that is not going to miss the next match.
No, he's PSG got 5 on a booking now. It's ridiculous.
Well, unless unless obviously he definitely will miss the next match if he gets booked again, Paredes, in this match.
Absolutely, yeah. But like you're saying, mate, it's rash from them doing that. Really isn't. Oh,
that's a terrible ball by Neymar. His Carvajal, good cross, that post, well headed away by Marquinhos, the skipper.
I think that deflection as what was it? Was that Benzema kicked it?
No, I think it was Carvajal that was running down the right.
Carvajal, yeah, sorry, yeah, with Carvajal kicking it, it was a slight deflection off it, so that maybe might have helped.
Yeah, 100%. But it's a nice free open game, mate, which is what we hope for, and it's
mate, not being rude, but we're 19 and 18, 9 minutes and 18 seconds in, and we've seen more in that 9 minutes we have in the 90 of the previous game.
This is the thing with Real Madrid. I mean, PSG attacked brilliantly, but hardly saw anything from a Real Madrid point of view. And both sides have proved their attacking credentials. As you're saying, it's opening 9.5 minutes immediately, which is great. Here's Neymar, bit of space. Be interesting to see what role he plays tonight. Will he stay out wide? Will he drop deep? He's dropped deep a few times tonight.
Yeah,
I think Mbappe's going to stay on his left-hand channel.
Agreed, but he's staying central quite a fair bit as well.
Right forward as expected. Mbappe with his pace. I mean, that's open season for him down that left-hand side, and Messi will just be everywhere as you would expect.
Yeah, but Neymar, as you would expect, he's been in that central role pretty much right from the kickoff. Yeah. It's hard that other than dropping in the wing, as you're saying, he's been in the old, what you would call the old school of number 10 role, just being right in the middle, to be there at the right time.
It's a good ball, but Donnarumma's got that one. Oh, love it. Plays it safe. Look at that. No frills, just literally a nice little side out for a throw. Scenes you like to see.
You see, if Mbappe had kicked it back just a few angles in, that's Neymar in. Just seeing the replay of
as you saw the replay, he didn't even look up, did he? No. He just looked at it. Didn't even look at the goal.
If he'd done a quick glance and passed it for a little bit further back, going behind the defender, Neymar's on that, and boom, he's in. That's
a good ball by Alaba.
Yeah.
Run into the boxes. Benzema, good flick to Vinicius. Can he get it? Oh, that's well. Oh no, I thought he was going to say well defended initially by Hakimi. He should have let that go out. It's Vinicius. Goes down. That's not.
No, it's a perfectly good challenge, and I don't know why he's giving it as a free kick. It's a perfectly good challenge.
The throw.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, it did the throw. I was
going to say, because it is pretty much once it. Yeah, it's totally clean. So, but yeah, you're right. It is the throw. But yeah.
Yeah. It looks like. Both. Oh, God, it's all happening in the corner flag over there.
Like a turtle upside down, isn't it?
That's a great challenge by Kroos. Here's Carvajal.
No space.
And that's
no space at all. No space. Perfect defending from PSG's point of view. Then absolutely perfect, because he's given absolutely no space and he's got no choice but to put it wide.
That's the second time that Neymar he's dropped deep and he's lost the ball. I mean, Kroos did really well, but can't be losing the ball. It doesn't matter what level you play at when you're that close to goal.
I agree, mate. 100%.
Oh, don't let the ball bounce.
Oh, nice idea.
Here's Mbappe. He's got a short. Has he changed his shirt? He has as well. Here's Neymar. Back to Nuno Mendes.
Yeah.
Verratti, the Italian. Back to Neymar. Neymar's on his left-hand side now. When you're going to see that a lot, with the fluid front.
You're right. He's going to rotate a lot, but I reckon when the attack.
Oh, what? That's Mbappe. Here we go. Here's the chance. Mbappe's shoots. Well saved. Well saved.
You can see Neymar was running straight central. So that's obviously something they've worked on. When Mbappe's going for goal, he gets right in the centre channel and go for it.
100%. The touch fucking made that one. He'd be disappointed though. That's a second similar chance. I mean, Courtois saved both of them, but you thought with the form that Mbappe's in,
he's not saying great defending that.
Really good.
Yeah. Courtois not going to take any chances. If it's off target or not, he's going to save it just to be on the safe side.
Oh, definitely, yeah. But it's going to take a very fine effort to beat Courtois, you'd say. And
it was, wasn't it?
Two really good people on the show as well, the Courtois and Donnarumma. Obviously, he's still very young, Donnarumma, but he's fucking outstanding.
Mbappe's goal against Courtois was probably the best we've seen for a long, long time. That was a beautiful goal. That
about it, mate. The movement, the trickery, the agility,
everything,
and the finish as well through the legs.
Yeah.
Fantastic. It is Carvajal, who's had the solid start to this match. Plays it to Asensio. Who's that down for PSG? Verratti.
Yeah.
I didn't quite see that. I saw him go down, but I didn't know what caused it.
I'm seeing the replay in a second, mate. But it looked relatively innocuous. But having said that, we see it from this angle. Yeah, it's coming together.
Yeah, so it's a 50-50.
So it's innocuous, but yeah, it's knee on knee action.
Yeah, that's what you want though. You want competitive challenges flying in. Is the replay?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Here we go. So yeah,
no, doesn't hit it cleanly enough.
FIFA football time. The same goal from 18 different angles while something's happening.
If you've seen the replay, JP, Mbappe doesn't hit it well, so it hits into the ground. And that's why there's a lack of pace on it. And it makes it more of an easier save. So that's two for Mbappe, but he's only getting.
But it wasn't that easy for Courtois, to be fair, though, because it bounces underneath his leg, but he catches it at the right point. So
it's Neymar. Oh, Nuno Mendes is flying forward. It's on the 25. Here he goes. He's got it. Back post. Oh, it's a really good cross, but no one's attacking it. No. But anyway, Modric clears it, and it's a PSG corner. I'm pretty sure they're first in the match.
But again, it's very good defending from them, because the reason why no one was able to get there was because the defenders were right in the way, and Modric was sitting back, as you just said, and he was the one that put it out for the corner.
I didn't need so much. It's back in play already, but he's Neymar. Back to Marquinhos is Verratti. Back to Paredes. He's Mbappe. He's on the right-hand side this time. Bit of controlled possession for PSG in Real Madrid's half. Neymar. Good turn. Is the king Messi?
Good movement. Very good. Oh, that was...
Again, great challenge. I think it was... it might have been Alaba, actually.
I think it is, mate, yeah.
Yeah, it was number 4, Alaba. Yeah. So I think it's the system that Real Madrid operate. It looks like he's going to be
totally unbiased commentary from Bill, the king. I know why you're saying it, mate. Totally agree. But here comes the king.
He's Neymar. Yeah, and it's not Jerry the King Lawler from wrestling as well, WWE wrestling. Oh my God, King.
The annoying thing is I won't be able to do my Villa preview until Friday, because half the bloody league are playing tomorrow night, including Villa. They're away to Leeds.
Oh yeah.
It's bloody irritating, that.
Well, they've still got to fit those fucking COVID postponement.
That's what I'm saying. It's literally the Premier League game is being played tomorrow once my mouse decides to wake up. There we go. Norwich, Chelsea, Southampton, Newcastle, Wolves, Watford, and Leeds, Aston Villa.
Oh,
so that's what. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, a quarter of the league. Hartlepool are 1-0 up over Rotherham in the semi-final of the EFL Cup, if anyone knows.
Oh, mate, let's switch this.
Bucky Thistle scored! 8th minute. Keith Neal, Bucky Thistle 1.
Mate, let's switch this game off and watch that, eh? Seriously. Fuck this high-quality match.
That's brilliant. I love that. Bora Rangers are 1-0 over Forest Mechanics.
I love that flick from Benzema Morlo. Just breaking play. Nuno Mendes is down for PSG. I think one of the.
Yeah. So, what do you reckon? Another 7 more angles of Mbappe's trying attempts again?
At least, mate. Yeah, definitely. So, all right. This has been a breaking play. What have you made this opening quarter or so? Opening 18 minutes or so.
Yeah, it's what we were kind of expecting last week, to be fair.
Yeah.
From that point of view, it's been beautiful movement from both. Defending's been absolutely spot on. Courtois has obviously been the slightly busier goalkeeper, which is totally understandable. But that last 18 and a bit minutes has gone pretty quick.
It's been the quality we expect, and nice to see both sides obviously playing well attacking wise, and it's nice and open. Oh,
Well,
great
as I say,
score by Nuno Mendes. Oh, and again, he's done the carve out for dead.
yeah,
Got him on toast.
Moisey, sign him up.
Oh, fucking yes, please, mate. Well, I do, but David Sullivan bid like 5 million plus £1 or something. I don't know. You remember when fucking Arsenal did that with the Luis Suarez, 40 million?
Oh, the £1 over his.
Yeah, 40 million and a
yeah.
pound. And
Russ, if you're still here, mate, can you let us know if that was genuine, if that really did actually happen, or that was just newspaper talk?
Neymar. Yeah, no, it was legit. It was legit. They just got the contract wrong. Paredes shoots. Oh, so wide. Well struck, but wide of the goal. Yeah.
But again, you know, looking at it from a pure footballing point of view, he's got 2 or 3 yards there. He could have absolutely exploited.
Yeah, well, the shot was on.
It was put his laces through it, I think, by the looks of it, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, he
didn't really get that much of a control of it.
No, hit it well, but no, just harmlessly over in the end. Good ball by Benzema to Vinicius. Had a few touches now. Oh, great ball to Asensio. Oh, poor touch. Still got it though.
But he's kept it, and
that's got to be a foul.
There is. I was literally about to say he concedes a free kick there, but no,
the ref hasn't given that one.
Go on, Modric.
Great turn by Paredes. Mbappe's trying to stay on side. You've got to play him in. Oh, that's a terrible ball by Hakimi, I think it was. 20 minutes gone. The good ball is Vinicius. Can he keep it in? Yep.
Whoa.
Oh, great turn. But equally,
he's got a point. He's got a point. He's got a point. If that was me, I'd be fucking fuming like that as well. To be fair,
I'd be more fuming than there's no fucking support or someone to pass it back to.
It's kind of it's like that to a degree. But he's looking straight at the goalkeeper. It's like, what more? What more? That's 2 free kicks the referee should have given. Then, to be fair, in the space of like 30-40 seconds.
Yeah, definitely. Is Messi back to Danilo? It's Messi. He's dropping deep now.
Referee is Danny Makelai, I think you pronounced that.
Yeah, if it's Dutch, is he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fraserburgh 3-0 up over Deveron Vale, so they've scored relatively quickly.
Oh, is Neymar takes a shot on? Ooh. Oh, well saved by Courtois.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's gonna go for everything. He's not going to take a risk at all. But look at that. Beautiful daisy cutter, that really is good. Backspin on it as well, which isn't easy to do when it's on the floor.
No, but if you're Neymar, you can fucking do anything, mate.
Oh no, of course. Yeah. I mean, to be honest with you, mate, we're 21 and a half into the game now, and he hasn't rolled around once. I'm impressed.
I might do that. I might add this to the ticker at the bottom. Neymar dives 0.
Do you know what we did? We did this for my Liverpool watch along. I said to everyone, right, let us know when you think, when Salah's going to dive, and 3.5 minutes in, he's down for no reason.
Oh, that's a poor ball by Carvalho. Not the greatest cross. Easy enough for Donnarumma. Yeah, right, man. This opening quarter now has absolutely flown by.
Really has. It's a bit tasty. Get up, you prick.
Strong challenge by Carvalho. You'll love to see that. He's going to have to be strong against Mbappe because Mbappe's one of the quickest players around.
Look at that. Sorry, is that side spin? Sorry, side spin is that. That's beautiful. But what was it? What was it? Was that Hakimi who challenged Oh no, sorry, it wasn't. It wouldn't have been. Wouldn't it? That would have been maybe that was. I think it was Nacho. He just goes into Mbappe. He says, "Get up, man, get up." I must admit, I do like PSG's blue kit. That's really quite smart.
Yeah, it's really nice, isn't it?
I mean, it's basic. It's not none of that far arse around like Arsenal's kit and all that stupid stuff and trying to make it look like it's Fortnite and all that bollocks. It's just simple.
City's third kit.
God,
that's an abomination, isn't it, mate?
It's the Paisley kit, that isn't it?
What? Sorry,
is that the Paisley kit?
No, it's the one where it just says Man City on it. Or
Oh,
shot
yeah.
from Messi. Or no, the Paisley one's
Oh, no,
lovely. It's
that was last season, wasn't it? That was last
yeah, it's
season's.
the other one where it just says Man City on it. It's fucking
Yeah.
embarrassing. That's something from remember clip art back in the day.
Yeah.
Fucking or word art as well. Yeah,
Yeah.
clip art, word art. Fucking
Yeah.
basic. Terrible. And then you have to pay like 50 quid for the privilege to buy one of those City shirts as well. Fucking terrible. Anyway, back to Real Madrid and PSG.
Talk about bloody Man City's third kits.
Yeah,
But no, I mean, I like a Paisley design, but even for me, that was like, whoa, nah, man, no, not a chance.
Bought a shirt from the brilliant webs. Oh, terrible ball by Marquinhos. What is he doing? Is Modric?
Jesus Christ! What?
Benzema shoots. Oh, just wide.
That's got to be a free kick on the foul on Modric, surely.
Well, I think as the ref played advantage there. Let's have a look. Yeah, Modric is fouled there, and Benzema takes a shot.
He hasn't played advantage. He's just watched it. So,
but yeah, it's a corner. It must have took a deflection, or
fair
maybe
enough,
Kim saved it. Oh, what a ball! How does well?
How was nobody else running? That's exactly what he's saying. He's like, "Come on, where are you?"
Oh, offside. Offside after all that.
There still should have been players running in for it. Still, watch. Oh God, yeah, fair enough.
So
Right, yeah.
all
right, I'll take that back. Half a bloody Real Madrid are offside there.
Just seeing a shot from Benzema. Great effort.
That is inches, isn't it? It's inches.
Donovan must get fingertips.
You're going to track it? No, you're not going to see it. No,
you can't see it from that angle. Yeah, well, the ref gave a corner, so he must he touched it. But great effort from Benzema. His first shot in hand game, probably a whole fucking tie. First leg and the first opening gambit of this second leg. That's what we like.
PSG with the only shots on target so far, according to the graphics, has come up.
Yeah. But good amount of shots for both sides already.
Yeah, absolutely, mate.
To see is Paredes.
And that's one of the things I loved about the Liverpool game. We matched them shot for shot on target, at least.
Yeah, no, that's still going. We lost that, mate.
It's better than it's a lot better than it could have been. You know, we were all bricking it. A lot of us
mate,
we were bricking it.
Messi
wasn't that bad.
No.
So I couldn't resist that.
Where's that? Where, put away your cheesy jokes book you got for Christmas or whatever, or like dad jokes 101 or whatever.
What was it? It's like with what was it? John Motson.
You borrowed it from Dennis. That's why.
There's a John Motson's having a bit of a pop. It's I can't remember what game it is, but do you remember the player Cunts?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
He's having a Motson's complaining about something. I can't remember what it is, and literally just as he says it, Cunts gets on the ball and he goes, "Well, I really don't like him, cunts." it's brilliant. It really is funny because I'll never forget it because Badil and Skinner when they did the Euro '96 football show. They showed Motson and his.
What's he doing? Oh, Marquinhos, what is he doing? Oh, they got away with that.
Very much.
Yeah, carry on, mate.
But no, he was because on the Euro '96 show that Badil and Skinner did, and it's just brilliant because they replay because I remember it vividly because they have that replay and then it comes back to the two of them on the sofa as it was in the program. David Badil was like that. Shots cuts to him like that. See, you've been dodgy. That's poor.
It's Daniel from about what were they doing? They got Alaba did brilliantly to get that ball across, but no one was following up. And then he gets fouled for in the process by Marquinhos. Yeah, they've done it a couple. They've taken their chances at the back. It's worked to a degree with PSG when they beat the Real Madrid press, but they've lost it a couple of times, and they're taking these chances and they don't need to.
It's desperation, isn't it? From one point of view.
Yeah.
Even though Glenn Hoddle just said it's a difficult game to call.
Yeah,
he's obviously running out of stuff to say because he's stating the bloody obvious again.
Yeah, but Glenn all does that anyway.
I know all of them do. It's the annoying thing. It's like for example when if you ever watching a game when John Motson was commentating, when he had nothing
Yeah.
else to talk about, he'd bring out random stats of stuff, and
Yeah.
it's like, Marty, we know
Yeah.
you're bored, mate. Come on.
I've met him once, JP, actually.
Have you?
Yeah, so when I was on work experience at the Independent,
Mm.
when the newspaper don't exist anymore. Well, the Eye does,
The Eye
but
now, isn't it?
the Eye
The Eye
now,
now. Yeah.
when the Independent was a newspaper,
Mm.
was on work experience there, and then on the Saturday I went to watch Arsenal at the Emirates against I think it's Aston Villa,
Okay. Uh-huh.
and I couldn't. Good ball forward. Is Neymar? Oh, sorry, is Mbappe?
Mbappe now.
Oh, bad ball. Can
Oh,
he keep it in?
just.
Oh, it's a bad. Was it
Oh,
Hakimi? I think. Oh, it's a
yeah.
terrible ball by Mbappe. He's better than that. A
Absolutely.
better ball, and it could have led to a shot or a cross into the box.
Mm.
Missed opportunity. Yeah. So yeah, and it's not a surprise where like the journos and the broadcast guys, they said that at the Emirates the facilities are incredible, and that is no joke. It's the biggest big hall you ever seen, and the like the food and drink on complimentary was great and all that. And when I sat in like the press box and there was a load of seats and all the facilities it was incredible. So the game was good as well. I think.
So you slightly trying to tell us you had your prawn sandwich and champagne while you were sitting down
No,
there.
it wasn't as good as that. I think it might it was just like basic stuff but like I think it's like I had a bacon sandwich, but it was like the purest, and plus everything tastes better when it's free.
Tesco's finest, yeah.
Well, it might be Waitrose, but I think everything because it was Arsenal. But I think and everything tastes better when it's free, doesn't it? So I was like, I'll have 2 of these, please. That was great. And I think it was, with Santi Cazorla. I think he scored.
Yeah.
I think he scored. He might have scored both goals actually. So and before is that foul? No, play on. Is Neymar?
No.
Neymar, Messi. Just wide. It's cleared by I think Nacho. He's for a throw in. So I saw John Motson before the game started, and he had a quick chat with him. He gave me one of his stat packs and stuff. And
all right,
he was commentating for matchday that game.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, from that angle, it's not as tight as it looked from.
It looked like it was going wide, but Valverde cleared it anyway.
Here we go again. Here we go. Look.
And
this is what everybody complains about when it comes to European football.
Yeah, it's a stop
just making a meal of it. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a bad challenge, but you don't have to do all that bollocks with it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
and seeing the tackle before it, and that's it. That's what we're talking about now. The Nacho one, and it's just But that ball, that's perfect. It's just Messi's half a second too late, and that's So technically, PSG could be 3-0 up at this point.
Yeah, I mean, but on the chances, we keep saying it. The chance from the first leg and so far in the second leg, I mean, they should be at least 2-3-0 ahead on aggregate at the very least.
Yeah,
and that's not even flattering or bigging it up a bit. Do you know what I mean? Here's Neymar. Good ball to Mbappe. Nuno Mendes on the left.
There's just no options there. That's why they're playing it back now.
Well, I mean, if you look,
won't see anybody complaining about him passing back like they would bloody Declan Rice. We only pass sideways and backwards.
The amount of times he's passed it sideways into the goal is just fucking. As Dennis keeps saying, which is fucking classic.
15-yard run down the sideline, only to pass it right into the goal. Yeah.
Is Mbappe plays it to Neymar?
Yeah, they are
Verratti.
Totally understandable, but Real Madrid are bunching up. Look at this. Look, giving them absolutely no options but to play it sideways.
He's back to Danilo. I'll tell you what, mate. I think Verratti number 6 and Paredes number 8 for PSG. I think they're dominating this midfield.
Absolutely, no question.
They're just dictating the play.
Yeah.
At the moment, Kroos, Modric, and Valverde for Madrid can't get near them at all.
Can you get it? Can you get it? Yes, you can.
Nuno Mendes keeps it in.
Smash it.
Mbappe, goal! Oh, offside. Offside. He's only just realised. Well, I'm sure they'll check it for VAR. You'd like to think. It was a lovely finish by Mbappe.
I'll have a tango.
But it gets it on target. Goal. Let's have a look. Ball's over the top.
Yeah, he is.
He's off.
He's off.
Just a cut of the grass.
Yeah.
It was a lovely ball over the top and a good cutback. But yeah, he was.
That's a shame. That's a shame. It was a beautiful movement. But yeah, again, half a second too early this time around, so it balances it out. But if you hadn't have made that run at that time, that ball's going out of play. So totally understandable.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, good move. But in the end, it was offside was correctly given by the lino. Is Real Madrid though? Good crossing. Oh, it's a header by Benzema.
While we're waiting for him to clear the ball now, talking of bloody offsides, how close was Mane's? Jesus Christ.
Oh, that was
inches, literally inches.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
Now, you see, when that rule first came out, it wasn't exactly clear what stitching they were going to use because it said the stitching of the shirt. So I assumed it was going to be up here, the stitching here. Then so anything downwards would be deemed as offside. But no, it's right down in all of a sudden. So anyway, you can't cook, but you can't score with your shoulder. That's why it should be here.
Yeah, I don't know, mate. I think they just fucking make it up as they go along, don't they?
Exactly. Yeah, as you and I have said over the last 2 or 3 years, mate, it gets less and less clear as to what is offside nowadays.
Yeah, no, I don't know, and handball as well.
Yeah,
I couldn't tell you. As much as I love to, I don't know what the rules are.
I mean, the amount of times stuff that's been given as handball is actually ball to hand. It's the other way around. That is players legitimately kicking the ball. I think we had it against Liverpool. I think trying to shout for handballs, or was it Watford? It was one of the two. I was just sitting there going, "No, it's ball to hand. You blatantly kicked it to his arm."
Yeah, no, spot on, mate.
But that was given as handball. It's like how the fuck anyway? I mean, handball itself has to be changed because half the time it's not on the bloody hand; it's up their arm, isn't it? Up most of the time. So.
Yeah, just call it armball, mate.
Yeah. Or not allowed.
Is Benzema?
Nice ball.
Vinicius.
Can you go for it? No.
Shot comes in. Oh, it's
deflection.
It's going wide anyway.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Again, the marking from PSG. Look at that. Look, there's hardly any room in there whatsoever.
Good ball by Kroos. It comes in. Oh, it's wide by Benzema. I was literally
about to say that's the whole reason why it's got they've had to play the ball to Carvajal like that because it was just nothing. There's no other way of getting the ball into the box. Sorry, Nacho. I should say Nacho.
Does the right thing, Benzema.
Yeah, everything right. Just 2 yards too wide. Perfect contact. Yeah,
didn't quite get the direction.
If you put it in and got it just a couple of degrees in, that's a goal. That's 1-1. That 1-1 on aggregate.
But what a great cross by Kroos there, though, mate.
Oh, beautiful. Pinpoint.
So is it time for Real Madrid's turn to have a bit of a sustained possession? Is Vinicius been a threat all game down that left-hand side? Oh, Jesus. Has he been taken out there?
That's the body slam, that, isn't it?
Yeah, fucking WWE, that was.
Yeah. Do you know what, mate? I won't be at all surprised within the next 15 years or so. We don't see any header balls anymore because of the Alzheimer link and all the rest of it. I'll be very surprised if we see that. Yeah. Jesus, how close was that? We're just showing while we talked about that, just had a graphic up of showing how offside Mbappe was, and it was his kneecap. Jesus.
Fuck.
So it proves my point. Half a second late, and he would have scored it. That's all it takes, isn't it? Those fine margins.
Yeah, no, 100%. Alright, so 38 minutes. Fuck me, that's flown by.
It really has, mate.
7 minutes.
I hate to say it, mate, but Messi's not having a good game, is he? And that tackle just kind of proves it.
Yeah, he's playing.
For his level, for his standards.
Yeah, well, yeah.
He's making a lot of mistakes. He's losing the ball. Touches aren't brilliant when he's getting it as well. I mean, he's still playing brilliantly, of course, in comparison to everyone else. But for his level,
here he is, Mbappe. He's got his face in Alaba. What a finish! What a finish! There he is. One of the best in the world. What a finish! That was a Neymar with an unbelievable ball, and Mbappe's been threatening all game to do this.
Yeah,
he had one for offside not long ago. Takes his opportunity this time, and it's 1-0 PSG on the night, 2-0 on aggregate.
And there's absolutely nothing Courtois can do about this. Beautiful layout.
Superstar. Great ball.
He's onside as well because it's from their own half as well for that match, which makes that run even more beautiful. Takes two players on. Actually, no, I take that back. Courtois could have done better there, but you just can't take that away from the literally run from PSG's own half. The control, sees where he is, boots it, and
I think it gives him the eyes, JP. I think he
does.
Looks like he's going to go cross and then whips it, doesn't he?
Look straight at him to see what he's going to do.
But yeah,
beautiful goal. Goal.
The ball by Neymar, sensational. It's
100%. And as I say, doing that in your own half when you got that much space, and for Mbappe to take that couple of yards that he's got on that run, it was just perfect, absolutely perfect.
Yeah. He's been warming up. Obviously, the first couple of efforts were with his left foot, which Courtois saved, and he had obviously the third one with his right foot, which was offside, and you knew what he was going to do. He was going to wait and just I could get it on his right foot and absolutely bury it, which he did.
Oh, that could have been something.
Oh, great clearance in the end.
Asensio could have really had something just then. Really could have done.
Yeah, and it's Asensio who's going to take this corner. Yeah. It was just when Real Madrid was starting to threat, actually.
Yeah,
probably starting to have their best moment.
Well, hang on, that was. What was he doing? What was Nacho doing then?
Oh, what is going on here?
Something's happened.
Is it Nacho? He's not happy.
It's just Nacho. I don't know who it was, but he just saw him. He saw one of the PSG players go down like that. It was like Nacho's like, "Fuck off!"
Well, the ref's trying to sort this one out. Yeah, Nacho's not happy with that one. Don't know what happened there. I don't know who's marking him, but anyway, Asensio is going to take this corner. Comes in, good corner, and fisted away by Donnarumma. Back to Asensio. Lets it go for a throw-in. Throws it back in Kroos.
Most people would say it was parried, but not Bill. It's fisted away.
Modric shoots, and it's comfortably saved by.
It's a Superman clearance, isn't it? It's that. Bum bum.
Oh yeah. Apparently, in terms of other superheroes, obviously you got Mbappe as a superhero, but I mean you got in the cinema the Batman apparently is getting rave reviews. No, not a fan.
Really, mate? Yeah. Hang on.
Oh, great ball. Neymar, good flick. Mbappe, another flick. Messi
started the move.
Great block.
Messi made a great run. Passed it to Neymar. Passed it to Mbappe, and he knew without even looking. Mbappe knew that Messi was behind him. Beautiful, but mate, I'm sick of Batman now. It really is doing my head in. No, because we had the Michael Keaton movies, right? Then the Val Kilmers, right? Let's do the count, and then we had George Clooney,
and
then we had. Yeah, one more than he should have done. It was a fucking awful film, that Batman and Robin.
Yeah, that's crap.
And then we had the English geezer. What's his name?
Welsh. Christian Bale.
And then we had bloody Captain Cardboard.
Ben Affleck. Yeah.
Ben Affleck, and now we've got the guy from bloody Twilight.
Yeah.
I mean,
yellow card for is it Nacho? Yeah.
Nacho, yeah.
He's threatened to get a yellow card all game.
He's been a bit tasty, you know. He's been a bit tasty, but I don't know what he's shaking his head for. He's lucky to stay on the bloody pitch.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. Bloody hell.
Um,
Hello, mate. Thanks for joining. Yeah, he's done about 2,000 or 3,000 been involved in conversations for most of this
9 so far. He's and now he's getting Vinicius is getting booked as well for dissent, I'm guessing, more than anything else.
Yeah, looks that way. Yeah.
But yeah, no, honestly, mate, we've had over the years. I'm not adding Adam West into the equation because that's not in my timeline. But
yeah,
it's just Bruce Wayne is meant to be the snot-nosed kid who becomes an amazing character. Yeah, and so
went away.
We'll talk about it in a couple of minutes at half time.
We'll see. Yeah.
PSG are really dominating here. They're absolutely.
They're sensing the second goal, and if they get the
Messi's played a lot better in the last 10 minutes. He really has.
Yeah, it's starting to get hold of it now.
It's almost like a switch has gone on. It's like because all that cheering that the Real Madrid fans were doing for that poor corner action he was doing. And all of a sudden, since then, after that dodgy tackle, it's been blam.
Good ball over the top. Neymar. Oh, sorry, Mbappe. Sorry, Messi. Oh, great challenge. Might have been Nacho, actually. PSG got the bit between their teeth now.
Very much so.
Well, they've been threatening, obviously, all the first leg and this leg as well. But I mean,
yeah,
if they get a second goal, I think it's going to be
it's all over now, mate.
A long road back for Real Madrid, you got to say.
Mate, you really need to get a new camera because your camera's freezing a lot, man. I know you're using the built-in one for the laptop and that, but it's freezing a lot. You're frozen again there.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
It's hard to tell from my end.
But yeah, no, honestly, this is just okay. So we get 2 minutes of added time. That's just I hate to say it because the game's never, even over 2 legs, the game is never over at half time. But I can't see Madrid getting 3 out of this. I really can't.
Yeah, well, I mean, even to score 2 to force, that's just to force extra time. I mean, at the moment, PSG have defended fairly well, you've got to say.
Oh, both teams have defended brilliantly, but as I say, it's been an absolutely wonder goal from Mbappe yet again.
Definitely Vinicius. Oh, terrible giveaway. Mbappe's shown such confidence. Fucking great.
Oh, hey, go on, son. Go on. Here you go. Right, run into the crowd.
They're showing a goal again. I mean,
do you know what? Those guys, those security guys, are so glad nobody was sitting in that seat.
Yeah,
he jumped over because otherwise that guy's going.
Mbappe was doing the it was just doing the high jump or the long jump. Yeah. Well, I mean, judging by the rumours, that won't be the last time that Mbappe scores at the Bernabéu, eh?
No, mate. As we said beforehand, what better way of auditioning than scoring in both games? And he has, hasn't he?
And he's not over yet. You can sense he's going to get more. Oh, what a ball by Mbappe! His Neymar. Oh, great
block! Beautiful block.
Back post.
Nah.
Oh, and Mbappe just gets a header in. It's the comfortable.
Now you see, but just before they cut to the close up of Mbappe, Messi was going bonkers there. It was like,
he was waiting for the ball there.
There we go.
That first half is absolutely flown by.
Yeah, mate. It's been brilliant. It's been absolutely very superb football. Superb.
Is that meant to be your French?
But
Joie la vie. Magnifique. Yeah, so after
Vinicius is still not happy because he's talking to the referees. You can just see there he's not happy.
Sent off, mate. Yeah, so it's half time here in the second leg. Real Madrid 0, PSG 1. Obviously PSG 2-0 up on aggregate. I mean, nice open game, mate. What we hope for, and that's turned out to be the case, eh?
Absolutely. And as I say, I hate to. I want to be proven wrong. I mean, I don't because I don't want it to go to penalties. But I can't see Real Madrid getting a couple of goals, much less 3. I really, really can't. PSG are defending unbelievably well, and as are Real Madrid, to be fair. But it's just, again, it's like it was in the latter stages of the full time of the last leg. It was the first leg. It was a beautiful goal from Mbappe, and he's done well again.
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, he's well, like in the first leg, he looked PSG's most threatening player, but PSG have all, most of them have played very well. I think, in particular, I think two of the 3 midfielders, Paredes, number 8, and number 6, Verratti. I think they're just absolutely dominating the midfield, controlling things, controlling possession, and but Real Madrid have looked a lot more threatening in this game. To be expected in the front of the home fans. Benzema's had a couple of chances. But Vinicius, obviously, he's been booked, but he's looked a threat down the left-hand side. Him and Hakim, that's been a good battle between them two.
Absolutely.
But yeah, just every time Mbappe gets the ball, man. I mean, fucking like you think. I mean, he's a superstar. He's a fucking incredible player. But I mean, he's that's what you want from world-class talent. Just absolutely take games by the scruff of the neck, and he's
Absolutely.
difference obviously in the first leg with that one to goal, and that was, I wouldn't say equally as good, but it was still a good move by with Neymar, with a lovely clip over the top. Alaba's a good defender, but he had no chance against fucking Mbappe there. Absolutely nothing.
Not at all.
Mbappe gives Courtois the eyes and then whips it in the near post. He had a couple of chances that were.
You got to watch your terminology, man. Honestly, Mbappe gives Courtois the eyes. I know what you mean, but it's just the way it came out of it. It was just like, "Hello, Taylor."
Not as good as that, but he'd been threatening to do that in the first half. Mbappe had a couple of left-footed efforts that were easily saved by Caution, and then had one that was offside. It was right for that was a good finish, but then when it was clearly onside for that one, and you just knew it was going to be a goal as soon as he got into the penalty box.
Well, mate, you could see it even before that, because obviously he was onside because he made the run, made the run from the PSG home end pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, 4 or 5 yards further back from the halfway line, but still, it was unbelievable run. There was so much space. Yeah, he was all at one point. He was almost like you're saying. He was practically one on one with Alba by the time he got into the box. But yeah, it's just I do looking at it from both points of view. I think Courtois can save it if he, but like you said, Mbappe put him off a little bit. I'm guessing because the ball goes right under his arm. So again, half seconds in it. If he does it, just a quick half a move, he's booing it. But at the same point, if he doesn't time that right, it could be bouncing off his inner forearm and goes in anyway. So it would have to take an absolute wonder save to stop that. So yeah, it's. But I do think it's a bit harsh on Real Madrid because they have attacked so well, and Courtois made some very good saves out of this game already, and it's just one that he doesn't, and that's what happens, isn't it? If one goalkeeper doesn't make one save, it's a goal.
Yeah, exactly. So, right, should we take a break for a bit and come back for the second half?
All right, mate, no problem. You need to go to the toilet again, do you?
Yeah, guilty. All right, well, we'll be back shortly for the second half, guys. Thanks. And we are back, and we're joined
Hey.
by Russ. How you doing, mate?
I'm all right. How are you?
Yeah, fine, thanks.
Cool,
Yeah,
man.
still getting over how fucking brilliant that first half was, mate. I've got to be honest.
I watched most of it. Yeah, it was a good goal, wasn't it?
Yeah, it'd been coming as well. I think with me and JP were saying, obviously the ball makes it by Neymar, but as soon as Alaba's a very good defender, but when Mbappe's through on goal like that, the pace he's got, his trickery, obviously he's finishing it, but it was always going to go in the goal, wasn't it?
Well, that's the thing. It's you can't let them play on the counter attack because they'll just murder you with the quality players that they've got. I mean, Mbappe would just outrun anyone.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly, mate. I mean, I think it's an absolute classic. It's a cliche. I mean, Dennis will love this one, but I mean, whoever scores the next goal is so crucial. Isn't it? If Real Madrid they get it, I mean, it's going to be a barnstorm with a second half. But if PSG score, they could run riot. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you could look at 3s, 4s here, and you wouldn't even be joking.
Well, just to give an update on everything else that's going on. Man City 0, Sporting 0. I'm telling you, man, we chose the right games after all.
I thought you were going to mention one of the regional Essex.
I'm just coming to it. I'm coming to it.
Essex Senior Cup. I'm sorry.
Semi-final of the EFL Trophy. Hartlepool 1, Rotherham 1. The Highland League. Russ, man, you're going to crack up at these. They're brilliant. Devondale 0, Fraserburgh 4, Forest Mechanics 0.
I was laughing at your pronunciation.
Brora Rangers 4, Fort William 0, Nairn County 2, Keith 0, Bucky Thistle 3, and Roths 0, Brechin 0. In case anybody's wondering, and Dundee and St Mirren is 0-0 in the Scottish Premiership. So if anybody from the BBC is listening, I'm more than capable of doing the half-time and full-time scores.
Wait, your phone's going to be ringing as we speak. It's the EFL Trophy. Is it the first leg or the second leg?
It's the semi-final.
Oh yeah, it's just the straight knockout, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's
not like the money-grabbing FA Cup final, mate.
I was going to say, because they do because that's in that trophy, because it used to be, do you remember back in the day, it used to be called the LDV Vans?
Yeah, I remember that.
So it's that one. And it's one where there's a northern final, a southern final, and then obviously the winners, they play in the actual final where get one, wouldn't it?
Which in a way is probably a better way of doing it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, but it's weird that you win a final, but you're actually not in the final. So in a weird way, but yeah, no, I quite like it actually. Yeah.
But just really quickly before the second half kicks off, just going back to what we were talking about Batman, it's just like Bruce Wayne is supposed to be the snot-nosed kid that becomes literally his personality is 180 degrees. So I can understand I understand the bloke from Twilight being it, because he looks like that sort of kid that's gone through it. But I just don't rate him at all. And to call it the Batman, which is understandable because that's how he's referred to in the comic books, and even in the Nolan trilogy, that's what the old Cillian Murphy's character is the
Scarecrow.
no, but the is normal character of it. When was part of the counselor, he refers to him as the Batman in the first movie.
Is it Dr. Crane? Is that his
Dr.
real name?
Crane, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I'm sorry, but it's one of the tie-ins is bloody Oreo, and was it as Nissan as well? There's a Batman the Batman Nissan advert that's been floating around the last few weeks. It's
yeah.
It's all it is. It's to give Batman to a new generation, which is fine. I've got no issue with that. It's just the fact that I can think of 1,000 better actors.
Yeah, Oreos. Yeah, you're right, mate. Yeah. Well, I remember when they did the Dark Knight trilogy. I'm guessing for the Dark Knight, the second film, or it might have been Dark Knight Rises. I can't remember which Formula One team it was. Might have been McLaren or something, but they had the Dark Knight symbol, the Batman symbol on their car.
Yeah, because it was a McLaren engine, if I remember correctly, in the tank. I think.
Yeah, I think
something like that.
Yeah. So I can't remember which.
Second half's kicked off now, buddy.
Yep. Enough talk about Batman. I mean, we've seen to be fair, talk about superheroes. We've seen a superhero performance by Mbappe in that first half. So,
Tennis lottery hits again.
What time you on?
Where's that book? That cheesy.
What time are you on? Sorry.
We're
45:24.
Yeah.
All right. Tell me when you get to 46:20.
All right.
Oh, Christ! All right.
See, there's the proof he hasn't been watching right from the start. I'm joking, Russ. Don't worry, I'm joking.
I've just got my. We get what you pay for with bloody Virgin and BT Sports, I suppose.
Well, mate, be fortunate because I'm using the BT Sport app, which is a lot quicker than lot quicker than the service I usually use.
Oh, okay.
And it's more stable as well, for that matter.
46, 7, 8,
9, 10, 11, 12.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19,
20. Go on, Sam.
Oh, good. Right.
Oh, good.
Right. So have you seen this Batman film? Because I haven't seen it yet.
No, I've not seen it, but I think I would like to, judging by the reviews in there.
Oh, I'm not. The thing is with Batman, it's just one of those things. I think Ben Affleck playing him's just sort of really not hurt it, but I'm not interested in Batman anymore.
That's exactly my thinking. That's why I was saying it was Captain Cardboard. He really was. It was. Don't get me wrong. He did for him. He did it well. I was quite surprised at how well he did it. It's not him at all.
So it wasn't flimsy, no.
Eh?
It weren't flimsy, no.
Mate, it was just like you know how they take the piss out of him in Team America.
Oh yeah.
Matt Damon.
It's exactly the same. It's exactly
Matt Damon.
Yeah,
Well, that's the thing. I mean, because Michael Keaton's in a new Flash film, isn't he?
He is, and I'm more excited about that.
Than about Robert Pattinson. To be perfectly honest, yeah. With Michael Keaton Batman, that was amazing, man. Even though we were a lot younger, as superhero movies were just like, yeah.
Now you see
he was quality. He was really good.
It was. There was a lot of controversy about that because he'd done comedies up until that point, including doing Beetlejuice the year before.
Oh, Beetlejuice.
And loads of fans wrote in saying, "What are you doing? He's a comic actor. Why are you doing this? And he proved everybody wrong. Totally proved everybody wrong. I will never forget, because he did an interview with Terry Wogan. This is how old I am, unfortunately. I remember it being young. I can't remember if it was for Batman or Batman Returns. It was one of the two. So it was late 80s, early 90s. And hang on. Yeah, no, it's cleared. And because his real name is Michael Douglas.
Yeah, he couldn't have Michael Douglas, so yeah, he changed
for
it.
equity reasons.
Yeah.
And he said the reason why he had that voice, that slightly semitone lower than his normal voice, was because it was because of the suit strangling his throat. So that's why he was had to speak deeper to be able to get his lines out.
Yeah.
And because he's done that, everybody's mimicked it since, and just except for Christian Bale, who sounds like he's got laryngitis in the movie.
Yeah, Christian Bale does yeah, he does in a lot of films. Christian Bale. I mean, I like Christian Bale as an actor. I mean, his Batman wasn't too bad.
He was the best out of.
Bearing
in mind everything that
George
preceded
Clooney
him.
and Val Kilmer. Jesus Christ.
But no, for me, not just because it was the first movie that I watched, but for me, you genuinely can't get a better Batmobile than the 89 and the 92. It was just
the
unreal.
Tim Burton way of films, just amazing.
Perfect, absolutely perfect. Marriage Made in Heaven. Tim Burton doing a comic book movie, a very dark comic book movie. Perfect.
Yeah, because you don't really know what sort of era it's meant to be set in either, because it's got all the sort of the clothes of like 1940s, like the styling of what they were wearing, but obviously it's in a
using computers,
sort of current setting type thing. Yeah,
color tellies and all the rest of it.
Yeah, I really liked it.
For me personally, one of the most underrated characters in that, character actors in that, I should say, Jack Palance, man, he's fucking brilliant in that film.
Oh yeah, he was a matey when he was the other boss, when the one who Jack Nicholson worked for.
That's right. He was brilliant in that. A lot of people forget about him because he's not really talked about, because everyone talks about the Joker out there, but he's brilliant in that.
Yeah, Jack Palance was a good actor anyway. He was in, what was that? Three Amigos, things like that, wasn't he?
It was City Slickers.
That's the one. That's it. Not Three Amigos.
I was watching that the other week. Actually, it's a brilliant film. That's so funny.
Yeah, City Slickers 2 was on TV not long ago.
Yeah. Anyway, 4 minutes later, let's get back to the football.
Yeah, have you seen Spider-Man yet?
I didn't realise Dennis was on this stream. YouTube rabbit and all, I love it.
You seen Spider-Man yet? Have you seen that?
No.
That's good, honestly. I really liked it. I thought it was really good.
I mean, it's a set of movies I'm bored of, because there's always one every other year, and I wasn't a big fan of I like the Tobey Maguire movies, and I like the sarcasm of Peter Parker and Spider-Man in all the preceding movies. It's just the fact that it's the same thing over and over again. That's the problem.
Yeah, because I totally understand that. Yeah, I mean, Tom Holland's all right as Spider-Man, don't get me wrong. But yeah, I obviously grew up on sort of Tobey Maguire being Spider-Man. I mean, the other guy, Andrew Garfield, I never even seen him. Smash that, didn't he?
Look, be on target, whoever hit Valverde looked like hit that one.
But yeah, you got to watch it. You got to watch it though. It's good. You'll enjoy it, I think. Spider-Man.
I mean, I just get bored of CGI. I really do. It bores the hell out of me, because it's the best movies. Like, for example, I think the best full-on CGI movie that's come out recently, relatively recent, that I enjoyed, was the first Transformers movie. Because because they used the technology to tell the story, not be the story.
Yeah.
And ever since then, I mean, the bloody Mark Wahlberg movies, Gordon Bennett. I'm not going to get onto those, but it's just that's what I hated about the Star Wars prequels and all that, because it was just nothing but green screen, and it's boring. It's boring.
Yeah, at least it's got to a stage though where you can't really tell the backgrounds are green screens now, because you used to
Oh
be able
yeah,
to,
the
it used
lighting's
to-
got better, the graphics have
yeah,
got better, and everything. The process. Oh, go on, name. Messi, great ball.
he's too slow.
Oh, keeps it in
This is
well.
gonna go in.
Oh,
Nacho,
beautiful,
well done with him.
beautiful. That's the Messi we all know.
Is Rassi?
Oh, what was
terrible
that?
ball. He's better than that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Keelan,
Neymar,
great
great
challenge.
ball.
Is Neymar?
He's on.
Mbappe?
Oh, it's got to
He's
be.
onside, surely.
great
Oh,
goal.
well done.
Oh no,
Offside.
Are you joking?
The
that
second
looked
offside one
incredibly
tonight.
tight.
Fucking what
Let's have a look,
skill
where are we?
though.
It's got to go for VAR, surely.
No, they've got to check it. No, he's well off. He's
Oh,
well off, man.
Right, yeah, from that angle, but we were seeing it from the other
yeah.
angle, so you look tight.
Oh, fucking that's
That's a finish as well, isn't it?
that's
Yeah, it's a
awareness,
beautiful finish.
confidence.
Here we go. Here we go. Oh, yeah,
It's-
straight at him. Yeah.
Not so much by Vinicius, but a good effort nonetheless.
Oh, Hartlepool 2, Rotherham 2 still.
Oh, fucking, let's close the stream down. Let's go. Let's watch
Yeah, see if we can find a stream for that game.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna hate it because Avatar 2's coming out soon, isn't it? So
Oh,
yeah. Plenty of green screen.
Now, you see, that I don't mind because, again, the technology was used to tell the story, not be the story.
I haven't even seen the first one.
It's a good film.
If
If you've seen Dances with Wolves,
yeah, a long time ago.
just imagine blue skin in that story. It's exactly the same. It's exactly the same.
I haven't seen that since I was like 13, 14. I don't think.
And it's not as long because Dances with Wolves is like 3.5 hours long. If I remember
that's
correctly, it's one of the big films, lengthwise. All the bloody Kevin Costner movies in the late 90s were the 90s were all bloody 2.5 to 3 hours. Waterworld, a prime example of it.
Jesus Christ, that was awful.
It was good for its time, though.
It was bombed anyway, didn't it? It was a horrendous film.
What film was that?
Waterworld.
No, I do it.
No wonder.
The man that's seen about 18 movies in his entire life.
Oh, no. That's fucking Mark Owen. That is. Remember that quote he said a few years ago? Like, I've seen like 6 films or whatever. He hates them.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
penalty. No.
Perfect tackle.
Oh, look like he got the ball, wherever that was. Great challenge, but Mentel, was it, or Alaba?
I think it was.
I don't think Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves was that long.
That was quite a lengthy film. Do you know, I actually really enjoyed that when it came out.
I saw it at the cinema. I'm pretty sure it did.
Oh, God, they got close there, Real Madrid. Modric was a great flick.
Still down.
That's a bad one, wasn't it?
Let's have a look at this challenge. There's nothing wrong with it at all. I mean, it's just
coming together, isn't it?
Do you know what?
His dad's gone
if
in
that's
the ground.
The Premier League. That's been called as handball.
Oh,
he has hit the deck, isn't he? Head first. Concussion. Get him off.
Couple subs for the home side.
It's like what the commentators are saying. It's literally just Harley's fallen that's done it. I mean, that's almost like a body. It's almost like he body slammed himself. So, Camavinga coming on for Cruz.
Yes, that's not a surprise with Kroos either. I didn't think he was going to be in the team by the sounds of it. And then Rodrigo's on for Asensio, who's been pretty quiet tonight.
You guys playing
exactly
tomorrow?
the same thing's a fitness issue by the looks of it.
Yeah, we got Sevilla tomorrow, Russ.
Oh, that's going to be difficult, I think.
Yeah, well, I think, before the draw was made, I think that would have been the toughest team to face, and we end up fucking drawing them.
John, do you know who the ref is?
With their history in it as well. Their history is just unreal.
Well, exactly.
What won the final 3 years on the trot?
Yeah,
bonkers. Not that long ago as well. For that,
Unai Emery was the manager, wasn't he?
That's right. Yeah,
they've won it they've won it 6 times in their history, and all of that has been in the last 16 years.
Yeah, 4
Right.
times as the Europa League and 2 times as the UEFA Super Cup.
UEFA Cup, yeah.
So your cup, and then they in 2007 they won the Europa League. Sorry, the UEFA Cup and the Super Cup at the same point. They were forced to re-reckon with then. Really were.
John, did you find out who the ref was?
Shut up. First fucking comment on the video as well, you sarky bastard. It was after Arsenal. It was conveniently timed after Arsenal won because it's about a minute or so after that result came through, and that's why I mentioned it was about wondering how long it would take you to pipe up. Honestly, Europa fixtures are fucking difficult to find out. They really are tricky.
Actually, I was going goals. Well,
just go on your
it's pointless talking about the referees in these games anyway because we have no idea who they are half the time.
Just UEFA's website's really good for like match packs and stuff like that.
Yeah, it went out on, but it came up by the time the video gone out.
Oh, okay.
That's why I did it.
A bit more tricky then. Yeah.
But it's nice for us it's nice to know you watch my other previews, mate, because it's always right at the start of the video, so I know roughly whereabouts where you were.
Yeah, I'll switch off after that.
That shit house of a challenge by Carvalho. He's got the most I've never seen in my life. I mean, look at this. Fucking have a good.
You know what? That is
taking one for the team, isn't it?
I mean,
that is equal to Fredericks at Newcastle.
That
was fucking funny. That was.
I was thinking more Fernandinho, to be honest, but fucking.
That's a yellow card for the team.
Remember that challenge that Fredericks did? When he's running down, he just goes, boof, and he flies about 18 feet.
For a couple of weeks ago. Yeah. God, yeah. Oh yeah. Now when the guy near you said, "How's that a foul?" I was like, "Fuck! I can't get more blatant foul, you stupid twat."
Well, what he was referring to is how's that a foul when other fouls were played on. That was where he was going with it. But yeah.
God, Carvalho, definitely taking one for the team there.
And
that's both Real Madrid fullbacks booked now. Carvalho and Nacho.
Doesn't matter where they're going out, and they so it don't matter.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Just get the game abandoned.
Fuck yeah, fucking Sheffield United.
What's he done there?
What's he doing?
That's a goal. That is an unbelievably good move.
That is terrible.
And out of absolutely nowhere, Real Madrid had level on the night, 1-1.
The ultimate definition of against the run of play. That was a pathetic mistake. Look at this.
I don't remember what
absolutely a goalkeeper of that quality making that mistake.
But Vinicius does really well. Picks up Benzema, and you know he's going to score there.
Perfect. It's just exactly what you want from your centre forward players. Benzema does nothing wrong there. Beautiful ball from, like you're saying, from Vinicius, and what a strike! What a strike!
And out of absolutely fucking nothing, Real Madrid are somehow back in this second leg. I mean, we were saying, lads, they had to get the first goal of this second half, and out of nothing, they have.
Pochettino will be absolutely fuming with that.
100%.
Have him up against the wall.
And shit defending of it as well, for that matter. But
yes, I mean, they just gave it to him. I gave it to him on a plate. Here you go, Real Madrid, take it. You know what I mean?
Literally on a plate.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, just pans of Pochettino, so he's not happy at all. I can't really believe it, to be honest.
There's no away goals, is there, either?
Nope.
No, exactly. Yeah, that rule's not enforced this season.
And thank fuck for that, to be honest with you.
They should bring back the golden goal, like that you were talking about earlier.
Well, fucking, no, he's better than that shitty silver goal.
I actually liked golden goal. I thought
it was a great idea.
I didn't mind golden goal. It's that fucking silver goal that was the load of bollocks. Do you remember that?
I do remember. I just can't remember how it was implemented.
So basically, say it was 0-0, right?
Yeah.
And then one team scored in the first half of extra time.
Yeah.
It would at half time. The game's over.
The game's over. Yeah. See, that's a bit.
So, which is no wonder it was only enforced for I don't know what tournament.
6 months, wasn't it?
Probably, mate. Yeah, I think it was like Euro 2004, possibly might have been in force then, something like that. It was crap, so no wonder that no one used it. Oh, Benzema!
Oh, that was
right.
Jesus H Christ! Again, a beautiful movement from Benzema. He jumped, beautiful, great jump. Just again,
it was a great cross
inches away.
A great cross by Rodrigo, the sub who's come on. Really good ball, and again a decent header by Benzema, just goes wide for him, unfortunately. I can't believe that.
That boy, isn't he?
Can't believe that from Donnarumma. I mean, fucking hell, he's a very, very good goalkeeper. That's a rookie mistake.
Big time.
Seriously.
Time.
It's just.
It's overconfidence, mate. That's the problem.
Well, it was, yeah.
He's only a young boy as well, though, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he's still a youngster. But he's played a heck of a lot of games for obviously Milan and now PSG. That's just a real schoolboy era.
What was he? He's on what 20, 30 appearances now, I think, isn't he? Something like that.
For PSG, maybe, but he played for a few seasons at AC Milan. I think he was in the side when he was like 17 or 18, I think.
Yeah.
Something like that. Like
he was, yeah, no, you're right.
But that wasn't the superstar bit of play. It was terrible.
Vinicius.
Nacho it's around, didn't they?
Oh, Jesus. Talk about goal. It's a classic. It's a hashtag. Goals change games, isn't they?
Yeah.
Hello.
I love his eyebrow up. Hello.
It's got the bag of cliches is out.
Been hanging around with Dennis too much.
Cliche bingo, yeah.
Cliche bingo, yeah.
Corner in.
Ball comes in. Oh, it does well. Great punch. Shot comes in.
How is it up to?
And they've still got it. Real Madrid.
Peaky Blinder. He's got a Peaky Blinder haircut, hasn't he?
Oh, good cross. Oh, good save.
Great save.
Free kick, anyway.
Free kick.
Yeah.
And there's going to be a sub. Real Madrid going to make another one, I assume. Yeah, talk about the momentum of this game.
It's that push. It's that push, I reckon.
Yeah, certain foul by Militao.
Yeah.
Just seeing a mistake. Oh, my God. I mean, it's great. It's great pressing from the front by Benzema. He's the one who forced the mistake.
Yeah.
But still,
it's not just that. It's not exactly the best of balls back to the keeper either, for that matter.
No,
yeah, but come on, he still had time to get rid of it.
Oh yeah,
I agreed, mate. But there's just absolutely no need for that to happen. That's the thing.
No, it's not. It just.
Oh my goodness! Oh, what they
Madrid are all over him now. All over him.
They're all over that. Yeah,
because they're smelling blood now, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, we said it was imperative they got the first goal in the second half, and it's completely changed the second leg on its head.
Someone's doorbell ringing or something.
It's here. One of my housemates has got a delivery or something.
It's got one of those Del Boy doorbells with all different.
Our landlord put it in
anthems.
In the summer. That's fucking hysterical.
Oh, good. Rodrigo. Oh, it's well cleared.
And the funny thing is I know how to play that classical piece on my guitar. One of these days, I'm going to sit out there and play it and see what they do.
They'll come out. Deliveroo's here.
Yeah. Honestly, I mean that my housemate has been here. He's been here for about 18 months.
Yeah.
I think I've seen him cook 3 times in that time. Most of it's all bloody takeaways.
It's cost a bomb though. That's the thing, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Where is my mate Dennis anyway? How is he?
Still short. Yeah, he's all right.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him on for a while. Does he go on many other channels or not?
Well, we usually regularly on the West Ham Way, Corey Kemp.
I think I've seen that. Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't been on his for a while.
He hasn't been on Twitter getting mad again, has he? Those little Twitter chat room things.
On the space.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, well, he must have muted Jeff. I reckon that's probably why.
I'll send Dennis the link actually for this. I thought I did, but I'll do it again anyway.
It's so funny.
You can grill him. Where you been? Where you been?
Just annoy him. Been the student union again, isn't he? He's always drunk. That's why I say whenever I see him, he's always had a few. He's always had a skinful when he's.
Well, he's only got a little bladder, and he bless him. So that's why.
Going to your karaoke
Mate, Bill, come on! It was either that or his little legs. It's one of the two. You know.
Okay. Mate, where's that wooden spoon to stir that pot?
Was it the George IV, the Henry V, or Henry VIII pub? Which one was it?
Well, JP thought it was King Edward VIII, but it was actually King Edward VII.
No, I said it was something that 7th. I remember saying that.
Okay.
But yeah.
No, that was great.
Yeah, we'll have to get back there again some point.
Yeah,
Whereabouts is it?
Stratford High Street.
Stratford, okay.
It's not the most obvious of pubs. I mean, apart from the sign hanging outside, it's not.
Yeah, you said you walk past it and you wouldn't even.
Yeah, you can. It's quite. It's bigger than it looks. Because it goes back further and stuff. But
type thing, yeah.
They don't really draw that much attention to themselves, so you can walk straight past it and not know.
Yeah, and
plus going in and out.
Plus, there's a few pubs before that as well.
Yeah,
you'd have to walk past a few pubs to get there.
So, what is Stratford your area? Is it where you live?
No, but that's where the stadium is, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but as I say, so where do you guys live then?
Well, Basildon's where I live. Like,
I'm at Chigwell Way.
Chigwell, okay.
There's this PSG making a sub, which is not a surprise considering the last 10 minutes or so, and it's a drifted game. Remember him? He was at Everton. He's coming on for
good player.
He was at Everton. He was a good player.
Yeah, for a
very good player.
Everton are dire straits at the moment, aren't they?
In more ways than one, because me and Bill were talking about it just before we went live. They're on the verge of getting an FFP ban.
Yeah. Fucking hell,
the amount of money they've been spending, they've been living well over their means the last 4 or 5 seasons.
Well, they did pay £40 million for Alex Iwobi.
I can't believe that.
Whoever did that transfer deserves a knighthood.
That's the Dennis Shithousery special, that, isn't it?
Get that over the line. That transfer.
I bet the Crokies are fucking laughing all the way to the bank when
someone was that. Fucking hell, yeah, take that.
Yeah.
Well, they're buggered anyway, because Usmanov's probably going to get sanctioned, I would imagine.
Yeah,
he will be.
Well, for the first time in about 10 minutes, PSG got the ball for a
sustained that's period. What they need, a little bit of a sustained period of possession, really, not give it up.
Take the sting out of the game, as they say. And plus, obviously, I think that's probably why they brought just a guy on to stiffen up that midfield, eh?
Get some fresh attacking legs out there, definitely.
Well, he's a defensive side, JP, but
I know, but you remember that he used to get in the box quite a fair bit when he was at Everton.
He did, but I don't think he's needed for that right now.
No, agreed. But
he's going to let just give it back, isn't he? Oh my God!
Oh, he's Benzema. Benzema. Oh, it's a right ball.
Oh no!
How does he fluff that?
Vinicius.
I should have been in the back of the net.
Oh God, what a chance!
I like that. I love that. He just looks and goes, "Yeah, I know."
Yeah. Well, Benzema tries to find Rodrigo. It's terrible.
He's offside, isn't he?
He was offside
no,
anyway.
It come off Nuno Mendes. Come off the PSG defender.
Oh yeah, so it's not offside, is he?
Yeah.
What are they doing? What are they doing at the back?
They've been doing it all game, mate.
I know, it's like watching Arsenal, isn't it?
We're not that bad anymore.
Yeah, fucking hell. Ben White and Gabriel, they're fucking solid, mate.
Ben White, mate. That was the funniest thing I've seen for a while. Ben White going to Arsenal for what was it, like 40, 50 million, whatever stupid price
50
tag it was.
million, yeah.
Hey, he's done all right, to be fair.
Yeah, I know, but it was great business from Brighton. Let me put it that way.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah.
But it's like we were slating like Arteta for like signing Ramsdale from Sheffield United. We were like, what the hell are you doing? Why are you buying this keeper who's shit, basically? But no, he's done all right as
Yeah,
well. To be honest.
Ramsdale's proved a lot of people wrong.
His character is brilliant. Ramsdale was such a funny bloke.
Yeah.
I think that's half the reason why they did it, is because he's a good goalkeeper and he's going to keep the dressing room laughing and in a good place. So I reckon that's why they did it.
Have a look for the.
Oh!
That's a good tackle.
Little things you love to see. Two old stages.
Two old boys, yeah.
Messi going there.
That's a
Great
beautiful
challenge
challenge.
from Modric.
It's a beautiful challenge. That's why Messi got straight up, because he knew there was
no complaints.
anyone else is rolling around like bloody Neymar. But
exactly. Oh, that's what we like to see. Sevilla, West Ham.
Oh, 5 o'clock, boys. Yeah, finishing early from work, are you? What are you doing?
I'll miss the first 5 minutes.
I've got to have a half day.
I wish I could do that, but yeah, no, I'll miss the first 5-10 minutes or so. It'll be but I'm doing a watch along with Dennis, so
I'll have to watch.
He's gonna be opening. He's gonna be opening the show.
I don't finish work till 5:30, so I'll see if I can tune in on my drive home.
It's 6:15 kickoff, isn't it?
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, Neymar's been fouled there. Was he? Oh, maybe not.
Looks like he was.
Oh god, the challenges are flying in now with things we'd love to see.
What's the score in the other game? Is it still 0-0?
Yep.
You see the Bayern Munich game yesterday?
I've seen the score. I need to see the catch up the highlights. I mean, talk about polar opposites in the first leg.
Fraserburg is now 5-0 over Devon on Vale, and Bora Rangers 8 over Forest Mechanics. It's only 63 minutes in.
Forest Mechanics is who you call when your car breaks down, isn't it?
But by the looks of that scoreline, mate, it probably genuinely is.
Oh, it's Vinicius. Oh, good.
Nobody there to gather it in time, but
Modric. Oh, what a goal! Benzema!
Oh, offside. No.
Wow, it's 2-1. Benzema, what a finish!
2-1 on aggregate now. This is very tasty.
God,
14 minutes plus added time, and it's equal on aggregate. Jesus, no one saw that coming.
Around in this game.
It's the substitutions to a degree, isn't it? They've really brought life on ever since coming on. Since they've come on.
Well, what an assist this is by Modric, by the way.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
Look at this run, unbelievable.
He does well, and a great ball to Vinicius.
Perfect. Like Neymar's pass to Mbappe for the first goal.
He thought the move was dead, and then Modric gets it. Oh, he's on.
He's on. Yeah.
If
that's the Premier League. That's deemed as offside because it has to be on level with 2 players apparently. Sometimes.
Great first touch by Benzema.
Yeah.
Oh, deflect. Yeah, it's deflected.
Goalkeeper should do better again. Should do better.
Goalkeeper's rubbish, mate.
It's the deflection. Yeah.
True. But again,
yeah.
Oh my God, the turnaround in this game.
Yeah, Madrid have definitely been the better side.
Oh, they're second half, Real Madrid. Yeah, well, if we go back to it, there's the mistake from Donnarumma.
Yeah, it's his fault.
It didn't look like scoring. It looked like very hard for them to score. And then, yeah, that's the thing. If you've got match winners, you've got brilliant players like Benzema, you give him a sniff as he's showing tonight, he'll score. I mean, he
got 7 goals in 7 matches. There's graphics.
They're on
attack again, straight from kickoff.
What is going on? Oh my days!
Bloody hell!
Oh wow!
And it's a Benzema hat trick. Oh my days!
2 goals in what? 70 seconds?
Something like that. Oh my God! The scenes, absolute scenes.
Fuck me!
Oh my God! PSG have capitulated.
Unreal. Unreal.
I mean, again, what a finish.
You watch it, it's literally right from the kickoff.
Oh, PSG have absolutely imploded.
Watch this,
Yeah,
watch.
straight from the kickoff. Yeah, you're right.
Poor pass,
Yes.
straight in attack, beautiful ball up to Vinicius, and then bam.
Oh, it's Marquinhos. He gave it away. He won the ball,
Yeah.
but gives it away. Look. I mean, flicks it straight to...
Straight to him.
But what a finish, though. First time from Benzema outside the foot as well. Marquinhos is
Verratti who lost it up the pitch, though.
Right,
fucking hell.
as well.
Jesus H. Christ.
That's a wonderful strike. But again, I mean, that's... I mean, especially... Well, the first goal, that's a mistake. That's a big mistake.
Second goal was a mistake as well, for that matter. But that...
Yeah. Wow, oh my goodness.
Jesus Christ.
I can't believe what I'm seeing. The turnaround's been crazy.
11 minutes to go plus stoppage time.
PSG out.
Yeah, even
I can't see him getting back in this.
Even the king of waffles just said we're all in shock here.
Glenn Hoddle.
Yeah.
Oh God, got Glenn Hoddle.
I knew that'd set you off. Fucking spud.
Just a flaming idiot anyway, isn't he?
Yeah. Bloody hell. Bill, I said it, mate. You know, we were right. We picked the right one to do, because we would have been bored shitless with that Man City game.
We wanted a thriller, mate, and fuck me, we've
got it 100%. Yeah. I mean, even in the first 10 minutes of this game, we saw more football in that length of time than the whole 90 minutes of the previous game.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what do you do if you're PSG now? Do you gamble and just go for it? And
they got no choice, have they? They got no choice. They're gonna have to.
They just need to.
But they're so open at the back. You just
interesting.
Attacking subs. No surprise, Di Maria's on for dinner though.
Exactly when we're talking about it and going for it. That's exactly what he's done.
They're going a proper 4-2-4. They're going now.
Yeah,
with Mbappe, Messi, Neymar, and Di Maria all on the pitch at the same time.
Well, you know, when Di Maria was on the pitch last time, he proved why Man United got rid of him. So, is he going to be able to do this? Is he going to do better than he did in the last? Oh, come on!
Oh.
This is what Wenger used to do. Wenger used to bring on like Kanu and Will Tord when you had Bergkamp and then Henry already on the pitch, just sling everyone on.
I know. Well,
the
only comparisons me and Bill can make is when Pardew brought Carlton Cole on. So that's the only comparisons we can make, isn't it?
Carlton Cole and Joe Cole and Defoe. I remember when he was at West Ham. God.
Who?
Yeah, man.
Joe Cole.
No, Defoe.
Defoe, yeah.
Lampard. You had a good team back then.
We had an amazing team back then. Michael Carrick as well.
Michael Carrick, yeah.
Rio,
yeah. That was a phenomenal. If you kept that team together, could you imagine?
Don't remind us, mate. Yeah, fucking yeah.
That's a quadruple winning side. That really is. I mean, even just having Lampard, Rooney, Ferdinand, and Joe Cole together, those three alone was just.
Yeah, I just wish I could have watched them more live. You know, for West Ham. Well, I did for the other teams they played for, but not necessarily for West Ham.
Yeah.
Did for a season or so, but not too long.
See, this is what I was saying to our new boss at work. We were just talking about a few things, and I said this is why I wish me and my sister were born in the east end of London instead of being born and raised in Surrey, because I couldn't go. I was too young to go across London on my own to watch those guys. I just wouldn't have been able to do it. Literally wasn't able to do it.
Whereabouts in Surrey do you come from?
In and around Kingston.
Okay, right, yeah.
Pretty much from the sometime in actually lived in the same place where Tubes is from.
Oh,
Epsom.
Tubes, yeah.
Lived in Epsom for a little while.
Yeah. What, Cobham?
No. Tubes was born and raised in Epsom. And when I was very young, lived 3 streets away from where Declan Rice's family is. Literally 3 streets away.
Bloody hell.
Wow.
I mean, obviously, when he was born, we were well out of that part of New Malden by then. But yeah, so in and around that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, so technically, when I was at school at Rains Park, just down the road from where Fulham's training ground is, all my mates were Arsenal, Wimbledon.
Yeah, the original Wimbledon.
Yeah, couple of Man United glory hunters.
Of course, you live in Surrey.
No
in
Chelsea
the
fans,
late
no.
80s, early 90s. So yeah, it would have been 91, 92. So yeah. So technically, our closest football ground from a Premier League point of view was Fulham.
Oh, what a ball!
And then Fulham and Wimbledon. Those were the closest that I grew up near.
Oh Jesus,
Benzema.
Fucking rubbish, aren't they? They are absolute toilet.
They can't defend PSG. What are they doing? I mean, they have thrown. I mean, if this stays the same, they have thrown this game away.
They have. Well, the goalie has.
I think Charles and his dad is a little bit pissed because Charlie's just sent a message through to the group, Bill, saying that his dad's lost his shoe. I'm not joking. He has. He's sent a message through to the group saying he's lost his shoe.
That's just they've been attacked by Frankfurt fans. Okay, I hope they're all right. Jesus. Oh yeah, I hope they're all right.
Yeah, we've been attacked by Frankfurt fans at O'Neill's. Dad and I ran away, and Dad lost his shoe.
What?
Bonkers,
and shows a picture as evidence. Yes,
Yeah, he's got a foot with no shoe on.
Believe him. No, you're putting the fast one.
Yeah, Charles is older now while he's taking the picture.
I'm surprised it's in focus, mate. It sounds like they've had a skinful.
Cheers, mate. Yeah, it's definitely been the Benzema show. No doubt about it. That's what happens when you give top class finishers the ball in the box.
Absolutely, man. That is unreal, that second goal.
Just
It's crazy, isn't it?
I just can't believe
three goals in 17 minutes. It's just all from the same player.
Stunning. Stunning, mate.
How old is Benzema now? He's getting on a bit.
Must be about 34.
He's got to be in his
I say he must be mid-30s by now, definitely.
Jeez.
But that's the thing with some of these centre forwards. Age doesn't slow them down. Look at Lewandowski. Do you know what I mean? And even go back in the day, like Totti and
goals,
all those.
Ibra,
exactly. Yeah.
Oh my days! What are they just can't defend, can they? They just
cannot defend. It was so good in the first leg. They really were.
And
they were really good in the first half. As well. But it's just, I don't know. Since that goal went, that first Benzema goal, they've just capitulated, haven't they?
Oh, they have. Without
they bought Shaun Mustafi or something.
What's that for us?
They bought Mustafi or something.
Oh,
diabolical.
Not been as bad as him.
Don't know about that.
Okay, no, but maybe Stepanov's level, but
Senderos, You can get a load of them. I can tell you all.
When Ross, when Stepanos, when one of the games he played was it the 6-1 that lost at Old Trafford?
I think it was, yeah, because we had to play. We had to play a young lad at right back who got sold to QPR straight after.
Oh.
I can't remember his name. But yeah, basically we were just on our knees that day. It was just we literally needed like about 5. We made about 5 signings a couple of days after. It was literally that bad. Because I think because Nasri got sold straight off. I think it was, I can't remember.
Oh, Russ, I think we're talking about a different game, mate.
Oh no, which one are you talking about?
I said this. Oh, shit! Well, Benzema was in again.
Yeah.
Oh, Neymar of all people defend the ball there.
That's how bad it is.
Still haven't got it away.
Back. Ball in. No.
Oh, eventually.
If Vinicius had stayed still, we could have had that.
Modric. Oh.
Yeah, I'm talking about the one at Old Trafford, aren't I?
Oh, how close was this? That weren't far away.
PSG are terrible.
Sorry, Russ. Both were Old Trafford. The one I was talking about was the 6-1 when I think it was Dwight York scored a hat trick. I think.
That one years back. Yeah.
I think that's the one Stepanos played, and then,
then
the other one was at 8-2. The one you're talking
8-2, yeah.
Here we go.
Pass it. Neymar pop.
Yeah, we literally bought about 5 players, including Arteta, straight after that match.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. When was it Jenkinson who played that day as well?
No, it was. I don't think he did it. It was definitely some other young lad who played, and then we sold him to like QPR straight after. Can't think of his name, but yeah, he just totally demoralised and just. Armand Traore, something like that.
Yeah, that's a great shout, mate. I think it was as well.
Yeah.
When he was at Borough?
Is it right? I'm sure that I can't remember who it was. I'll have to double check this one.
Was it was it Santos was the Brazilian left back you had who was crap?
Yeah, we bought him in. That he was one of the players we signed along with Arteta. Mertesacker.
The only thing memorable about his Arsenal career is he tried to swap shirts with Robin Van
that's it. Yeah.
Neymar. Free kick about to be taken. Messi.
Is Messi?
Game over.
Yeah,
that's it.
They're not going to get. Yeah, they're not going to get any closer than that, are they?
Well, Bucky Thistle is 6-0 over Keith.
If I had a pub team, I'll just call it Keith, like Keith FC or something.
Well, Argentinos Juniors are beating Olimpo in the Copa Argentina. So 81 minutes gone.
It's 93 minutes at Man City. Still 0-0.
The Women's League in Colombia. Llaneros Women's are losing to Hulu Women's 2-1.
EFL semi-finals gone to penalties.
Oh
yeah.
Sadly,
Rangers still 8-0 over the Mechanics.
Sadly, to play second fiddle to this absolute stormer of a second half in the Champions League. Oh, man,
it's a good night for Scottish Highland football, that's for sure. There's a lot of goals going in there.
It's a good night for a Real Madrid fan as well.
I mean, we could get a game in the Scottish Highlands League probably.
25 goals scored in the Highland League so far tonight. Out of the 5 fixtures, it's bonkers.
Yeah, Donnarumma's in goal for one of them.
God, imagine match of the day.
Be there all night, wouldn't you?
Do you remember when it comes up on good play by Vinicius? Just keep the ball. What is he doing?
Go on, Luca.
Modric. What second half he's had, lads?
He's been brilliant. Absolutely
unplayable. Unreal.
He's knackered now.
You can see why Odegaard still probably wouldn't have got in that Madrid side. Because Modric doesn't even look like slowing down.
No. Oh, Benzema using his experience.
Yeah. He's not being greedy either. That's the good thing about it. He's not being selfish. He's just playing the game. Jesus.
That's the game we've got to play, yeah.
70 seconds left.
One more chance for PSG.
No.
If they score now, can you imagine?
Oh, Mbappe.
No, wait, not happening.
Oh,
Is that a foul?
corner?
No, it's a goal kick.
That's a goal kick. Okay.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was goal
Looking
kick.
for that when he's looking for it when he. This dog just stop going in and out.
Oh, jeez, the knives are going to be out for Pochettino.
Oh God. Do you know what? Watching that program that was just before this, Rio Ferdinand talking to Pochettino, and he talks about his time at, you know, how he feels about his time at Spurs and stuff. He's basically saying, Spurs, come and get me. You know, they're always going to be my favourite club. Blah 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 blah.
Oh, could it be one more chance?
Neymar loses it.
Spurs are in big trouble. I think they need a serious.
It's got to be it now, surely.
Oh, it's coming up to 4 minutes now. That's got to be
It's
all
4
over.
minutes now, so it's got to be it. There you go. Yeah.
That's it. Full time. What a second half that was. Unbelievable.
The ultimate comeback. The comeback king.
It's rolling back the years, isn't he?
Fucking unbelievable. Yeah. So
there's life in the old dog yet.
I can't believe the scoreline I'm about to say. Real Madrid 3, PSG 1, and Real Madrid go 3-2 on aggregate. Fuck me. What a turnaround.
It's one way traffic in the first half. You didn't think there was going to be any other result.
Unbelievable. What JP thoughts on that fucking epic game, mate?
Mate, where to start? Yeah, just literally when Benzema scored his first, PSG just capitulated. Granted, 2 of those 3 goals could have been stopped by that goalkeeper, but yeah, it's exactly what you want to see when you're losing to the first leg score. It's perfect. There's only 2 things missing from this game: a red card and a penalty. We've seen everything else.
Yeah. Yeah, no, exactly, mate. Yeah, unbelievable. You know, the high. You know, it's Champions League round of 16. You expect the highest quality, and that was fucking that, and then some, mate. I mean, Russ, what do you make of it, mate?
Yeah, just when Donnarumma, God knows what he did, but yeah, just after that, PSG just didn't know what the hell they were doing at the back.
No.
And Madrid just pressed them and pressed them and pressed them. They were just making mistakes, too many mistakes. PSG were. They were giving the ball away. They didn't know what the heck they were doing. Yeah, as you say, that was a match changer, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. After that, there was only one winner.
Yeah. Well, it said a lot, and tonight it's definitely proved that goals change games, especially when they're random and it's your fault as well. I mean, Donnarumma, look, he's a very good goalkeeper. He made a terrible mistake, but fair play, for the first goal. Vinicius did well, composure, and a good, also finished by Benzema. And but it's the 2 old stages. Obviously, Vinicius played really well tonight. You can see why he gets a lot of the plaudits, but Benzema obviously would have stunning hat trick, and Luka Modric, fucking what performance that was second half. Oh,
unbelievable! As I say, he seems to be. Modric seems to be like, it's like somebody changed his batteries. It really was, because it was back to playing at certain points of that game. It was back to playing his best days at Spurs. It was just some of the movement he was making, but towards the end, he'd make a run for about 10 minutes. About 10 seconds, and then he'd walk because he's clearly knackered. But yeah, what a performance! Unbelievable from Real Madrid. But as I say, it's. I personally, for those first 2 goals of Benzema's, I'd point the finger more at the defense than the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper hasn't helped, of course, but especially for that first one, if that stupid bloody back pass to the side back pass, I should say, from the left back to the goalie, and it was Benzema was running it down. He could see what was happening. He read the situation perfectly. Made sure he got in the way. So. And then, as I say, with what's his name? I can never pronounce his name, but
Vinicius.
Vinicius, he puts the ball back right to him, and he's got a couple of yards. As I said at the start of it, mate, you give a player of that sort of quality a couple of yards, and they take full responsibility, and they will take full advantage of it. And that's exactly what Benzema did for all 3 goals. Exploited every single gap you could possibly find.
Yeah, and well, in terms of the small gaps, I mean that ball by Modric for Benzema's second. I mean, it's all about eye for a needle. No one saw that pass coming apart from Modric, and
inch perfect, absolutely inch perfect.
Yeah, it was, and it looked good finish by Benzema on target.
But again, from a PSG point of view, defensive, you just can't give him that space. You really can't.
No, do you think that they'll ever win the Champions League?
No, well, I think PSG. This ain't the first time, Ross. I've proven in certainly last decade they are capable of these collapses in the Champions League. And I think they were. I'm sure they were 3-0 up against Barcelona a few years ago.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
I remember that. Yeah,
it was 4-0 at the Nou Camp. I think like that. This ain't the first time with PSG. They've got some spectacular collapses in them, and end that 20-minute period of the 3 goals, or even less than that.
It was 17 minutes, mate. 17 minutes.
So frightening, and it was out of nowhere as well.
Yeah,
it's not like Real Madrid played out their skin to get back into it. It was a bam mistake for the first goal, and then obviously the momentum changed, and PSG just couldn't wrestle it back. They didn't even create that much.
No.
After that, how many chances have they had since Real Madrid scored the first goal? They don't did any.
I don't know, but just looking at
hit the crossbar, didn't he? That's about it.
Yeah, pretty much. Looking at the stats, Real Madrid, 21 shots, 7 on target. PSG, 10 shots, 4 on target. Tells you everything, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, I think, to be honest, PSG have only got themselves to blame because the first leg should have been out of sight.
Oh yeah, they were amazing the first leg.
They shouldn't have. And even at the start in the first half of the second leg, first half tonight, they probably should have scored at least another one.
Yeah,
but if you've only got like a couple of goals in it,
as we were talking about, what was it? The first 20 minutes in, they could have been 3-0 up.
Well, exactly, yeah. Yeah, no, definitely. But yeah, I mean, Real Madrid they're not a vintage Real Madrid side, but I'll tell you what, they're obviously they're going great in La Liga, and they're going to have to play well to beat them. Do you know what I mean? They're showing a bit of resilience, which is a good trait to have. So I think the team would want to face them in the next round anyway. All right, well, should we wrap up, lads? Anything else you want to touch on before we finish?
No, I'm still trying to get my breath back from that.
I'm stunned with silence, mate.
Well, honestly, my brain's still trying to process it. What have we just seen here?
I know. No,
but you don't hope for such an eventful game tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I'd settle for a fucking scrappy 1-0. 1-0 win. Craig Dawson header, boom. I'd settle for that. All right, nice. Well, lads, thanks for joining. I appreciate it. So, thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe to Cash Football if you're new, and we'll see you on the next one. All the best. Take care.